Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Disaster Tour. I'm PT, your Disaster Tour guide. We're back with some more bits, crits, and halfwits. Welcome in, Little Clouds. Thank you, Sky, for the raid. And we are going to get right into it. Lulin is on the way. We did not forget about Sylvanaria's favorite dad. But first, we have a question for all of our players, as we do every week while they do their introductions. So, the question is, what is something that your character is lying to themselves about? First, we have Elliot Burning Oak, the half-elf wizard from Zraya, played by...
Hello, it's Isaac. I have no witty retort as of now, so I will move on to the question of the day. And I think that Elliot is lying to himself about... Usually the words sort of appear in my mind as I'm saying the question. That did not happen this time, though.
Damn.
His odds of succeeding in his goal this session?
No, that one's not a lie. That one's a truth. I think he is lying to himself.
I believe in you. You can do
About
it.
his dependency on his party.
Oh.
Oh,
Like in what direction?
Yeah.
wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
You
I
couldn't give us a straightforward answer.
am the weather boy who would like to know, if you want to send that to me. Then we have...
The weather boy that would like to know.
Getting interviewed by the weather committee.
I am the weather boy, and it's about to fucking rain.
Let's go.
Then we have Lyra
How much
Dream...
do you care about them? It depends. It determines how many of them I kill.
Listen, when it rains, it pours.
So true.
Then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, the Kalishtar wizard from Stipvale, played by...
I'm Rosie, whenever you see us on the intranet. And I think the biggest lie that Lyra is telling to herself right now is that it's all going to work out and be okay.
Oh boy.
Um,
Oh no.
yeah.
Mhm,
She does
mhm.
not want to confront that might not be the case.
You're gonna have a great session. And then we have Karaka Reem, the Furbolg Warlock from Elenia, played by...
Hello, it's Dominion Link VT, and Karak is lying to themselves about why they're holding off on taking the memory potion. The real reason, even if they don't want to believe it, is that they're scared that the new memories that they've made with their new friends are going to get replaced by the ones that from his past, and he doesn't want to do that after all the progress he's made with them.
That's fair.
Just
then-
a little sad.
And then we
Yeah.
have News and World Walker, the Minotaur Sorbarian from Olfast, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. I think Nuzin is lying to herself about being certain that Astraleon and like the other gods that they're working with aren't lying to them. She's like, yeah, everything's fine. Roran's the liar, not the ones that are on my side.
Why would they have a reason to lie?
That's not a trauma response.
Yup.
That's not because most of the people who they've sided with have lied to them.
Yes, it's definitely not because of Velkin.
Yeah, no, couldn't be.
Yeah, Belkin is the
No.
worst. Rule 12.
Yeah, Velkin is the worst at Rule 12.
We'll see how long you believe that term.
Oh, well then.
Since we're still waiting on Brando, everybody gets to ask about an NPC.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, I gotta think deeply about this one.
I got mine. I'm good.
This is a time to really get some information out of character.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, my information is not going to help. I just know who I want to ask.
All right. Well, while everybody else picks theirs, Karak, you can go first. Who do you want to know about?
I want to know about that racist uncle. What are they lying to themselves about all the time? I want that tea. I want that gossip.
That their family's still at the top of the food chain.
Ooh.
You know,
All right, Lulin
Yeah.
is here. We'll still let everybody get through their NPCs, but we also have Lulin Boldspeaker, the Minotaur Druidin from Ulfast, and the question is, what is your character lying to themselves about?
Mm-hmm. So who's asking about Alrond and who's asking about Roran?
I love asking about Roran. So
Okay.
Hi, it'd be
you.
Brambo. Lulin. Yeah. I don't know, I'm usually in here usually at the start.
But we can finish the NPCs if you want a second to
Yeah,
think
give
about
you
your
some time.
answer. We all took a second to think about our answers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loop back around.
All right,
Okay.
Elliot, who you asking about?
Roaring.
Roran?
What? Rude.
You were gonna ask about Alrond. That's usually it's your brother.
Oh, God.
Can't believe this.
He's dead. What's it matter?
And this is his immortal
man.
enemy. You only have one immortal enemy. Maybe more,
Roran
actually.
is lying to himself about there being an alternative to following through on his pact.
That's a lot of information.
Take
And
that as you
confirm
take
things
that
for
as
me.
you will. Lyra, who you asking about?
Well, I don't know. How about Lyra's mom?
Mm.
Hmm.
This is when you find
I
out
mean-
you're
That she's a
adopted.
good mother.
Yeah, probably. Honestly.
What else?
No, that's she's lying to herself about thinking that she is still your parental figure.
Oh, Lulin got to her. Ooh.
Sky? Newson?
Valiant Eye.
Valiant Eye is lying to herself about the fact that this happiness is going to last forever.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Alright, Lulin, what are you lying to yourself about?
Sad boy hours.
Lulin's lying to himself that he has all his shit together.
And
That's
which
fair.
NPC would you like to know about? Surprised, you asked who was going to ask about Elrond, and no one did.
I
I know.
That's too bad.
I'm gonna ask about Mog.
Mog?
Mog.
Whoa. Curveball.
Deep cut.
Mog is lying to himself about having a happy future with his friend.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
I'll give you guys Elrond's for free.
Yay!
Elrond's lying to himself by saying, they're gonna come back. They wouldn't let me get hurt again.
Oof.
Oh, wow. Mm.
Anyways, let's launch right into the session. So what was everyone doing at the end of the last one?
He's gonna become a vengeful spirit.
Well, I do believe Elliot's going back for Allround right now, so we can just start out with that, right? Elliot walks in.
Lulin sent word to get teleportation clearances and is sending a copy to Elliot via
Where are
Animal
you
messenger.
going to get the clearances?
I met with
Because he did tell you they would take a while.
Yeah, and I also told him please fucking hurry.
Alright, so you're waiting on a response for that. Where are you going in the meantime?
I believe I said I was going to the mansion
Alright.
because I was going to cure Lyra from her drunkenness.
Oh, let me get some music on. That's what I'm missing. Alright. Newton and Karak, what were the two of you doing?
I believe we were trying to find a way to get teleportation earlier, but then the message the Lulin asked the person for clearance. At least that's what I remember last.
So are the two of you going back to the mansion with Lulin then?
I thought we were talking about trying to get a hold of the like potentially lost magic book that was
Yeah.
for auction too.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever came to a consensus about whether that would be helpful or not, but
Yeah. I also remember Elliot's uncle saying something along the lines of, "Yeah, we'll make sure that you guys can at least get what you want at the auction." So I'm not sure how you would go about that.
Well, he did give all that money to Elliot, who is
True,
now
true.
gone.
True.
Elliot, where exactly are you going? Just so I have an idea, so I can choose who we go to first.
Sure. Elliot will be running towards his. He's running towards the house who makes the golems.
Okay, so
He's
you're
running
headed
towards
towards the house Ilfilkir?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would know if you're on foot, it's going to take you some time to get there.
What if he's on foot casting magic?
What kind of magic are you casting, and are you sure that's a good idea?
That's a great question. I'm looking at my spells now. Sorry, un momento.
Alright, we will circle back to you then.
you want a swig of my flying potion?
Oh, the blue bison.
Yeah, the blue bison.
Nah, they're already gone.
Blue bison.
So, Newsden and Karak, you've been kind of left at this manor alone, as guests, unknowing that anything is going on, are still kind of moving around, signing their names on things, doing the silent auction.
Oh, okay. I'll be honest.
I'll
I'm
be
not
back
sure.
in 1
I'm
second.
not sure where to go from here.
I'll also be honest, neither do I. I'm a lot better at handling problems that are in front of me, not so much problems away.
Mm-hmm. I can definitely. That definitely is. I just. Karak's just kind of fiddling with like his amulet that he's got around his neck, and is just like, I don't like sitting still for too long. Maybe. Like, I'm not sure what else we can do. Like they're so far away, and it would be so. It'd be so much easier if Lyra were here for the. Because then they could just do, well, I guess they didn't exactly leave in the most clear-headed of ways.
As the two of you are talking about this, you see a human waiter across the room looking at you both, and Newsen, when you look at him, his eyes flash green.
Newson's beelining it.
Karak just kind of like does a double take and it's just like, that's to follow.
As
They see something I didn't.
As you get up to this waiter, they hold out a tray full of drinks to you. Champagne?
Great. Newson grabs one and just like tosses it back real quick. Could we have a conversation?
We're having one now, aren't we? What can I help you with, Miss Worldwalker?
Okay, so you know them. Got it.
Oh, you know me too. As they look over and their eyes are bright green, Karak.
Oh, Lantern Guy.
What would you like to talk about?
How many eyes do you have in a pood right now?
A few. I tried to warn your friend.
Well, you warned us, but we were kind of giving an ultimatum. We were given an ultimatum we could not agree to. And now we have people in the city that are in mortal danger.
That is the nature of how it seems, yes.
Yeah. So,
I have eyes there, but what do you want me to do?
do you have anyone that can get people out?
No, not particularly.
In a magical city, you don't have a single person.
I don't have many people in this city. If you'll remember, I can't infect elves. It limits my options here.
Brock's just making a mental note, cannot infect elves, right next to the who eats who.
Can you help us? Or do you just not want to?
I can.
What do you want?
A deal. A binding deal this time.
I'm gonna need more information than that.
I need to know exactly what you want from me first.
There are refugees in our home in Apud that we need to get out or they will die. Whether you can protect them, but they need to be out unharmed.
Considering who is on the other side of this deal, that is a very large ask. After all, I'd be putting myself in the sights of someone who thus far I have remained below the notice of.
Well, you're working with us, so you've already put yourself in that line.
Ah, but Roran doesn't know I exist.
He knows some part of you exists because you destroyed each other in my mind.
That's true. But I think he thinks he killed me.
Well, he doesn't have to know it was you.
As I see it, the one thing I want more than anything, we've already agreed to make a deal on. What else do you have to offer?
Hmm. Roran said when we were last talking to him during this event, he was telling us that he knows me somehow. And I may have a way to figure out how he knows me, which is more information that will help you succeeding in your initial deal.
You weren't there, Warlock. You don't know what our initial deal was.
Seems like you two have an initial deal of some sort that involves Roran. I would think more information on a prey would be rather useful.
It has
Especially to
nothing to
someone-
do with the God of Hope.
Oh, well,
It doesn't.
that's unfortunate then. Assumptions and all that.
And that is if I could save your friends anyways.
Mm-hmm. rather not make a binding deal that you can't follow through on.
Yes, I'd prefer that the widespread portions of my soul not be torn to pieces.
Yes, that. Oof.
After all, I have eyes and a pood, but they're refugees the same as your friend.
Mm-hmm.
To mount anything larger than a small-scale distraction would be catastrophic for me in the long term. So, I ask again, Newson, what pieces are on the table?
Right now, our deal is just for me to get you to him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anybody capable of what you're asking? Or what you're planning, I guess I should say.
Once I'm close enough, I can kill him myself.
Are you sure?
It's what I was built to do. Unless you're offering something else.
To help?
My freedom comes in killing him myself.
Hmm.
I have an offer.
Okay.
I can get your friends as far as the mountains. But when you get to Velkimbara, I want a minute of control. Unopposed and unquestioned. Time for time, so to speak.
How likely is that to result in my death?
That's a question. How desperate are you to save your friends? Because I think we both know we're allies of circumstance, not choice. What you're asking me to do could cause my death. Is it fair that I ask the same?
I thought it was pretty difficult to kill you, considering how many pieces you're in.
Yes, well, I haven't fought a god before. And as we know about your friend the God of Hope, they have a habit of getting in people's heads. Why don't you think on it? Your friend should be fine until around midnight. It'll take the bastions about that long to get there anyways.
All right.
I
I'll come
would
find
warn
you.
your wolf, though.
About what? The
He-
timing?
He made a deal with a god. I'd hate to see the repercussions if he tries to go back on it. After all, I'd hate to see some of the strongest pieces removed from the board. And with that, the human like blinks a couple times and their eyes are blue again as they go, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need another one?"
Oh yes, thank you. Newson just takes another one.
I'm
I-
so sorry. I don't know what happened to me there.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. These things can be rather dull.
It's been a late night, I'm sure. Very busy dealing with everyone here.
I also,
Yes,
tend to
no.
lose myself in thought.
Of course. My apologies. I must get to the rest of the guests. You have a wonderful night.
Well, you do as well.
All right. Where are you two going from there? Or do you need a minute to think about it? And I'll cut to someone else.
Yeah, a minute to think
Mhm.
would be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elliot, you are running through the streets of the city. Oh, he's muted. I don't know if he's here.
Sorry. Yeah, I was sneezing.
Yeah, you are
There's another sneeze on the edge. I can feel it, but I will hold it back.
pineapple.
What's closer? Okay. What's closer? House Tavenar, House Ilfelkir, or Elliot's uncle's manor?
Elliot's uncle's manor is closer than House Elfelkir is. House Elfelkir is located all the way by the docks, whereas your manor's in the
rough, buddy.
relatively same part of the city.
What about Tavenar?
House Tavenar is where you're at, where you're starting.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, I thought that was Miralith.
No, House Miralith is the mages. They're closer to what's my other family here? House Miralith is closer to House Aurelian.
Okay.
Because they're both the magic archive study houses.
All right, that makes sense.
House Tavenar was hosting the ball you were at, and House Ilfelkir's forges and their manor house are close to the docks of the city.
Okay. Makes sense. Then Elliot is going to message Torin Felkir.
Okay?
And the message is going to say, I need to know where the original beacon is for the construct. I need it quickly.
It's in the forge, but what do you intend to turn it back on? What are your intentions with it?
I'll let you know when I'm in swing by to pick it up.
What do you mean pick it up? It's not something you can move.
It needs to be moved.
Unless you have about 100 engineers, we can't disassemble it and move it that quickly.
The radius.
It's the size of a building, Elliot.
Well, that's rough.
It's a magical beacon meant to spread across the continent.
Well, I'll get back to you on that then. Elliot is going to his uncle's manor.
All right. Lulin, how fast were you going to the manor?
I wouldn't say Lulin was running, but he was at a hurried walk.
Okay, so Elliot probably arrives before you.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so Elliot, you get to your uncle's manor and you run up these kind of gilded stone pathway to the manor door as you bust inside, and Lyra is drunkenly sitting in a chair. With
Hello!
tea in front of her and what seems to be a water skin on her lap.
I'm drinking lots of water right now.
That's great. You're going to feel better any moment now. I just need to go into the magic library and find just a couple of my uncle's low-level spells. Give me.
I got invited to the magical library, or well, So I got invited to a library.
That's fantastic. I'll be right back.
Okay, see you.
Why
As
is this
Elliot
like
sort
an
of runs
exact
in.
conversation that they've had in college? I got invited to the library. That's great.
That's great. When she sobers up, she'll know that it's a public place that people are just allowed in.
Well, it's not in college. It was
Not
public.
this library, the old library.
This is a step up in terms of prestige for Lyra's library invitations.
Mhm.
It's true.
I wonder how many of those invitations Lyra got there all happy, and they were like, "So can you help me write this paper?"
No.
Brutal. Brutal.
All right, so you rush into the library. What are you looking for?
He's looking for like dash or like a low level speed spell, maybe fly.
Roll me history.
History.
Mm-hmm.
No one uses history. I didn't spec into that. Maybe.
Therefore, no one does.
Well, it's because I don't have a. You're trying to remember something important about your uncle. Why would your uncle have any need of speed spells? He has boots that can fly.
Well, that's why he wouldn't have used them. That's why they're in the library.
But who would have given how? Explain to me your logic for why these spells would be in this library at all.
Because people gift you things, and the things you cannot use end up in your library forever.
Are libraries like the junk drawer of the Elven Nation?
Alex,
Everybody's libraries where they put all their junk spells?
you know what? I'll accept that. But your uncle is a disorganized mess 90% of the time. So I'm going to need you to roll me investigation at disadvantage.
A disadvantage.
Both because you are trying to go fast, and this man has no sorting system of any sensible pattern.
Oh, I rolled it normal. Let me roll it again. Sorry. There we go.
Oh, your 29 came down to a 19.
That was brutal.
God, that's a
How
lot.
tragic. You do manage to find a scroll of Longstrider tucked behind two books, almost like it was being used as a divider itself.
He's yoinking that and heading for the front door.
Thank
As
you so much. Shoves it in a crevice.
as you head back to the main door, Lulin is coming in. Lyra is still drunkenly sitting in her chair. Somewhere she got a dragon roll.
Are there any more dragon rolls?
No, you have no idea where Lyra pulled this out from.
I found it.
Pickpocket it from Elliot from specifically.
Drunk Lyra
Alright.
can pickpocket with the best of them.
Mhm.
All right, Lyra, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be horrible for just a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna
How
lay
could
on
anything
hands,
be horrible?
and I'm gonna instantly remove that drunkenness.
As a reminder, Elliot's uncle's house exists in an anti-magic field.
Would lay on hands not work? Since it's divination.
It's
And-
still magic.
Well,
Walk 30 feet outside of the perimeter.
Pick her up and carry her outside.
We got an adventure.
yeah. Let's go outside. Let's get you some fresh air.
Okay.
Lyra, roll Constitution. Con saving throw.
On saving throw.
Oh, that was pretty good for you.
You manage not to get sick, but you do not feel good.
Ooh, I don't know if an adventure was such a good idea. I'm not feeling great.
Lulin's gonna like crouch down Yeah, Loon's gonna like try and like crouch down. Come on. Piggyback ride.
That does sound really fun. I'm just not feeling like, where are we going?
We're going to get you better.
But I feel great. I mean,
I get-
not when I'm moving, but you know,
Lyra,
yeah.
you reek of expensive wine.
Party? That sounds good. I don't know.
Luna's just gonna scoop ya and then just walk outside.
Adventure. Ooh.
Get scooped.
As you get scooped, roll me another Constitution saving throw. Reminder to you both, you're still wearing your nice clothes.
Oh.
Oh,
You're
let's
good.
go.
You're good.
I'm so proud of you.
You managed to make it outside without
Solving
getting
it
sick.
alcohol.
Elliot, did you just leave?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Then
Alright.
once we're outside of the thing, Loon's gonna use 5 lay on hands to remove the drunkenness.
Alright. Roll me a final Constitution saving throw as your body tries to purge the rest of the alcohol.
Come on, Lyra.
You managed to keep it down.
I do
As-
like the idea that
okay.
you cannot cheat hangovers.
Yeah.
You have it all at once if it's gonna,
Yeah.
you know.
It leaves your body, but it's gonna hit you like a truck in a matter of seconds.
I think that's going to be the general rule for curing hangovers with lay on hands and remove or cure sickness. Is that, yeah, you can cure the sickness, but your body's going to get rid of the sickness one way or the other.
Yeah.
So Lyra, you are suddenly very sober again.
Oh. That
As
is
you
an
just
experience.
piggybacked on Lilith's back.
Are we going somewhere? Like, are you walking?
No, we were just outside to get outside of the radius.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hi. How's it going? How was your night?
So far so good. Shit's going down.
What do you mean?
Things are happening. After you had left.
Come on, Lulin. Look, we said hello to Roran. He threatened our friends. We got to go deal with some stuff. How fast can you run, Lulin?
Pretty fast.
Wait, what?
All right, if you carry Lyra, follow me. As he like activates the spell scroll and just starts running.
Okay. Then Lulin's going to cast Long Strider on himself, which gives me an additional 10 feet. I'll go zoomies.
Zoomies.
All right. You
Oh,
all,
that's good. I didn't know what that was too. The zoomies.
you begin taking off, running across the city with Lyra on your back in your finest attire.
Actually, okay, hold on. Actually, can I retcon using Long Strider and instead, turn into a horse?
You want to use one of your wild shapes on that?
Yeah, I'll use one of my wild shapes to turn
Do you
into a
think
horse.
Lyra's gonna be able to hold on to a horse?
That's so
Oh,
sick. No,
are
that's
you telling me
so
that
sick.
Lyra wasn't a horse girl? She for sure 100% was a horse girl.
They're good at
There's this-
riding horses all the time.
Stipvale doesn't have horses.
How would you have horses
Yeah,
in a
but you are
tree?
the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Which it means there's even less reason to have a
Pony in
horse.
Circle once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll use the wild shape instead.
It's only allowed to walk in a circle.
All right. Well, Since you are a saddleless horse, Lyra, give me an athletics check to hang on.
Oh my god, holy shit, okay.
I believe in you.
Oh, athletics, okay. Okay.
You got this.
Not as bad as it could have been.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, you are
Not bad,
painstakingly holding on, chasing after Elliot, and you're roll me 1d4. You're gonna take 3 bludgeoning damage because riding horses. For anybody who doesn't know,
Yup,
riding
yup.
horses sucks.
Mhm.
Especially without a saddle, it is not a fun experience.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And while you are all on your mad dash across the city, we'll cut back to
About
News
half
and
your health, right?
Karak, see what they're doing. News and Karak, what are you
Newsin is-
doing?
Pacing. God. Oh. I don't have any way to get in contact with Elliot to tell him to stop, or he's gonna break this contract that he's made. But if I can solve it before he tries to solve it, then technically it's not broken. So
Mhm. Love technicalities. But if I had any spells like that, it would be useful. But I was never. If I was able to message somebody, I wouldn't have ended up in the predicament I ended up in before ending up in the stone. So I would have actually gotten the message out, and yeah. To realize that would have been a really good spell to have. Why did they not give me that spell? That seems
you know,
like
these are questions that we ask, that's for sure.
it's in the past. Can't change it.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Does it have to be you?
Yes, it has to be me.
Oh, well. I don't
It's a
really
very-
know. I don't
it's
quite
a-
know much about them or your deal or any of that, and I won't pry into it. That's not my place. But it's just seems like it's really tearing you up, and I would hate for you to be put into a position where it feels like there's no right answer. I want to help if I can, but
I have had my autonomy taken from me many times, and there has been nothing that I can do about it, but at least in this instance, I'd be making the choice. And it would do some good in the long run.
that is one good way to look at it. And it won't be for. It'll only be for a minute, so
Yeah.
better than losing it entirely. And
Yeah, it's about what happens during that minute, but
yeah,
there's a lot that one person or one couldn't call him a person. One creature can do in a minute.
especially if they're in control of you. I've seen what you can do.
Yeah.
You're very powerful. Like, hands down, pretty sure you're the strongest person like that I've met. Like, bar none.
And it's a long time when there's 6-second rounds.
Yep.
Yeah. That is 10 turns worth of combat. 10 full. Ugh.
The only thing I can do, if I agree to this deal, is to prepare myself as much as possible for what I am sure is coming.
Mhm.
And hope that if I die, there's somebody to wake me back up. She's gonna turn and go back towards the waiter, or try and find that waiter again, I guess, because they walked off.
You turn, and the waiter is giving drinks to some elven nobles from House Miralith.
She will wait patiently and not like not interrupt them like doing their job. She doesn't want this to like long term affect this poor person just trying to do their fucking job and live.
So you wait, and as the house mirror lets people walk away, they begin heading back towards the doors with a tray full of empty glasses.
Excuse me.
Yes, how can I? And their eyes flash green. Have you thought about it?
If I say yes, are you willing to let Lyra out of her side of the initial deal?
Well, the way I see it, if you say yes, the initial deal will have been bargained for in good faith.
All right. She puts her hand out.
To be clear, I will get as many of the refugees out of Apud as I can. And in return, I get a minute of your future of control. No questions, no fighting against it.
As long as you don't use it to harm my party members.
He holds out a hand.
All right.
As you go to take it, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. I'm so good at those. Today is the day of saving throws that we're all so good at. That's a 9.
As you hold your hand out, you see the future.
Yay!
You watch as you stand, a wicked-looking axe in your hand that you recognize as the God Killer, standing over Velkin's body as your eyes shift from green back to blue. And as your eyes shift back to blue, and you stand up and turn towards your party, Karak holds up a hand, mutters a spell, and a finger of death hits you in the chest.
Okay.
Still shaking it?
Yep.
As you shake his hands, Karak, you watch as his eyes glow green, as Nuzan's do the same. And then he almost seems to just fall out of this person's body. Like, you watch as this person's eyes go blue again as the tray clatters to the ground and the glasses shatter. Oh, my apologies. Did I bump into you?
No, that was my fault. I'm so sorry. And Nuzan will like it. Help them pick up the glasses. You know, these spaces just aren't quite fitted for minotaurs.
Oh,
and I
no,
think,
you're a guest here. I should have been being more careful.
Oh, it's quite all right. It's quite all right. And I think, like, if Karak is watching, I would like to add this little bit of flavor text. I think when, as this, deal is made and it's settling in, you kind of see these tattoos. And I don't know, you've probably never seen this before necessarily, because it happens kind of subtly, but her, tattoos that go from, the mid-chest down her arm, I think you would see everything kind of shift. And portions of them are teal and portions of them are black, and you, on her back, over the shoulder blade, you'd see them shift, and a pair of green eyes appear within the tattoos.
Ah.
Now you only have to stop Elliot. Good luck finding him.
Yep.
Are you two leaving then?
Yep.
Seems like a good idea.
What speed are we moving at here?
Wicked hell, I'm assuming.
We're moving at flight speed.
Oh, flight speed.
You walking out to the balcony and drinking your jug?
Yeah, I'm swigging the jug.
As you take a swig of this jug, Karak, you watch as Nuzan's skin becomes a deep blue color, as large feathered blue wings sprout from her back. As crowd goers around you kind of back up and kind of like muttering and concerned.
Yep. You know, I didn't expect the blue, the turning blue bit of this, but
I mean, it looks cool.
I'm gonna need your help. We're gonna try it. It's gonna be easier to spot them from the air wherever they are. And she kind of like holds out like arms to like carry you.
Got it. And Karak just gets in place and is just like looking for an elf warlock, elf wolf dragon thing. I'm sure I can track it down, right? Yeah, I got it.
I believe in you. And just like one strong flap will just like pew. Because if there's one thing, Newson is familiar with flying, so
Yeah, it's not the first time you've been blue with wings.
nope, it is not.
As you launch yourself into the air, since they have a while as they go, I'm going to need you to roll a investigation or survival check at disadvantage. We'll say normal. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Investigation or survival?
Correct.
I'm gonna do survival.
I'll go survival as well. That's the better of the two.
That's a 19 for me.
There it is. I'm re-rolling that. There's no way. There ain't no way.
There ain't no way.
That's better.
There you go.
That's my dice.
So the two of you are flying over the city, trying to figure out where they went, trying to find the best path back to the house, when Newson and Karak, you both hear it in the distance. The frantic cries of Lyra as she is bounced on the back of this horse as it gallops across the city.
I didn't know Elliot's uncle had a horse.
She's like, I don't know how to ride a horse, Lily. And I don't
Just
know
imagining this like rusty red horse, Lyra in this sunset gown, and Elliot running faster than he has ever run. It's like a scene moving through this elven city. Oh my god.
As you dive down to meet them. And Elliot, Lyra, and Lulin, you hear a large pair of wings beating as it descends down upon you. Oh wait, a large pair of blue wings. Hey, Lulin. Brambo.
Rambo muted.
Oh no.
Oh no, we lost him. He turned into a horse and now he can't speak anymore.
Hey, do you think that a large pair of blue wings bearing down on you would bring back some bad memories?
What is it, nighttime?
It is.
Well, I'm gonna roll perception at disadvantage. Cool. I'm absolutely terrified. Lyra, you get bucked off.
Lyra, roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Elliot, you hear a horse scream behind you as you hear these wing beats. Followed by a Lyra scream behind you.
Oh,
Lyra, you managed to land gracefully.
Lyra, drunk, recently undrunk Lyra is kind of popping off right now.
I know, whoa. I just needed that brain reset.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Lulin's fucking dashing and gone.
Oh, you guys.
Elliot, what are you doing?
He's going.
Oh, you're
my
not turning
God.
around? You're not even turning around to check?
No.
Okay. News and Karak, are you saying anything to stop Elliot as him and Lulin continue just bolting in the other direction?
Slow down, we need to talk.
He's just gonna put out a hand to grab Lyra. If everyone's just
Yeah.
Just
Just like, hey,
continuing.
wait up.
Out of curiosity, I think I put the jug of blue bison on your sheet, didn't I?
I
so.
don't.
should be there.
It is not in my
I did not
inventory.
get the spell book.
No.
Huh. Why not? I thought I added all those.
I thought I had the notebook too, but I don't see it now.
Interesting.
What's your question about it?
How long it lasts?
An hour.
Okay.
I do remember that. It's an hour of flight, and I think it has initially like 5 or 6 swigs, and if I drink it all, then I have to
I definitely thought I took like a whole day and put all that stuff in everybody's inventories.
Yeah,
no.
Oh, okay,
I remember you-
swear to God that like it sometimes
He was there.
grabs things from D&D Beyond and overwrites stuff. Because I've had that experience too, where like I've changed something in my inventory and it just doesn't stay.
And then it's just gone.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, anyways, you are flying above Elliot as he's running. As Lulin, horses move much faster than elves with Longstrider. You're gone. These wings are chasing you.
I ain't looking back. Heads down. Like heads down. We're fucking Kentucky Derby over here.
Elliot, you see a Lulin-colored
Would you pick up
horse.
Elliot?
You see a Lulin-colored horse blast by you, no Lyra on its back.
Elliot's gonna signal to try to get on the horse.
You're gonna spirit stallion of the Cimarron this.
How would the horse feel about?
22 wisdom save for fear and dragons.
You realize that you really already killed the only dragon in Zraya.
Then Lulu's gonna go to like a screeching halt, and you just hear like what I would imagine like nails on a chalkboard, but hooves on
Cartoon
cobblestone.
style.
Uh-huh. You hear like tires screech going down the street.
You kick up a cloud of dust.
And then you'll just see Lulin, no longer a horse, just panting, frightened, confused.
Alright.
You all left Lyra behind! Newson yells from behind. Actually, I feel like I probably...
You don't know. You didn't turn around to look, did you?
Well, now that Lulin has stopped, Elliot must stop kind of in the way.
Okay, I don't think Lulu's taking up 80% of the street. Okay, Lulu's big, but he ain't that big.
Yeah, these streets are massive, remember?
It's almost like they're compensating. I know how PT feels. I know how PT feels against elves.
Where the hell are you all going?
I don't
Going to the
know.
forge, try to fix things.
I thought we were going
Are
to
you
the
coming?
library. I'm really confused.
I mean, I'm already here, but you really gotta rethink this whole... You made a deal with Roran. If you
What deal did I make with Roran?
You agreed to his offer of you either have to give up the sword and save the people in Apud, or
He held
let
me.
them die.
It was a threat. There was no deal.
I don't know.
It wasn't a deal.
All right.
It was a threat. I didn't make a deal with any god.
Wording can be a very iffy thing.
I made no deals. And I have no intention of letting them die, as he sort of turns and starts heading towards the forge again.
Wait, who's gonna die? What's happening?
Roran showed up at the party. Newsom will say, I guess, continuing to fly.
Yeah, as we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I feel like it's
I
just
was
like...
expecting this conversation to happen, but then Lulin turned into a horse and couldn't have it, so...
Yeah, Lyra's in like, I feel like I'm like holding Lyra in like one arm and like, no. Lyra's on my back and I'm carrying Garak. Roran showed up at the party and basically said if we didn't give him the sword, that he has control over the bastions in Apud and was going to send them to kill Alron and everybody at our house.
Oh. Okay, that's bad. We believe him. Yeah, like he probably does have control over them, or
We definitely believe him because, well, nope, Elliot never said that. Never mind. We're assuming Elliot reacted very strongly, so we're assuming it's true.
okay.
Because I'm pretty sure Brennan only told that info. Who was talking with? It was
Wait.
Lulin who was talking with the war people that had to leave because of weird stuff happening in the city, right?
It was because out of character. It was because somebody there was an unauthorized teleportation. into the city.
Teleportation, yeah. And then I think it was Brennan that said something to Elliot about things happening in Apud, bastions moving or something like that.
It was Spectra.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
the
Okay, it
waiter.
was Spectra. Got it.
So I want to make sure that I want to make sure Karak understands, because I there's a part of me that deep in my core that is saying that the deal that is being like held up, the bargain, isn't the one we think it is. Could I roll insight to think that to see if it's the sword deal or some other secondary thing?
Sure, roll insight at advantage.
No advantage.
This is your forte. Wow.
Oof. You're not sure.
I could use a reroll.
You are welcome to use a reroll.
Would that be at regular or still at advantage?
When you re-roll at advantage, you continue to roll at advantage.
Okay, so we'll just roll another one of those. What the?
Rolled at
Okay, I think
disadvantage.
Okay, that was my bad.
Yeah.
I was
But
gonna
it was
say.
a 1 and a 5, so it wasn't.
Yeah,
bad.
I'm like, there's no way.
So a 4.
Yeah,
Would you like to re-roll again?
why not? Third time's a
It
charm.
uses 2.
Wow.
No, you're
you're
killing
not
it. You want to go
done.
again?
It uses
Nah,
4. Don't
that-
do it.
Uses
I
3,
tried- I
not
tried-
4.
Oh.
I tried my best. I've used a lot of rerolls today already. Karak ain't getting this. It's like, nope, that's
But also, can we help fever-ridden Isaac? There isn't, like, the other deal doesn't pertain to this. This isn't breaking his other deal. Out of character, right?
Out of character, no, it's not. But would you put it
Okay.
past the people you're interacting with to lie to you? Or to lie to Newson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Like, the worst part about the villains that you guys have to deal with is all of them play their pieces well.
Yes.
And act on what information. Like, Spectre telling you the Bastions were on the move could have been him setting up for what he did later at the party in making a deal with Newson. They could be two completely unrelated events.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to find out in character.
Newson doesn't question things like that, though.
I know. Makes it so easy to play a villain.
It is.
It's okay, neither will Barty.
Thank God.
He might, actually. Not too much, though. Yes. So with everybody settled on what they know out of character.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think
gonna come and help me save people's lives, or just gonna let the guy who protected your family in Talira for years and protected you guys for a shorter period die?
We're not saying that he should. Look, I already talked to Spectra, and he's got eyes in the city, so he's
Eyes
gonna
are
try.
great. That doesn't stop an
He's-
army.
He's gonna try and run a distraction to slow them down, so they have time to
distraction?
get out.
They're machines.
That doesn't mean that Roran can't be distracted.
Should we
If
warn
it
all around this option?
Oh, he knows.
Yeah,
Okay.
he knows.
What exactly is he going to do?
His best to get everybody, all of the refugees out of the city.
His best?
I mean,
What
We're
can he
working.
do? Did he have someone there? Does he have someone who can actually do
Yes.
something? Does he have someone who can cast a teleport to get them out?
no,
The building
because
is surrounded.
not yet. Presumably they gotta move there. I'm
His
not saying
best?
we should stop. I'm saying I am trying. Oh my god.
What do you mean? Did you make a deal with Spectra again?
I already have a deal with Spectra.
That was the again part.
I asked for help.
Whatever. I have another plan. Just follow me as like Elliot continues dashing.
Alrighty. After some time, you all get down, not long, like 10 minutes, really. You get down to the Ilfilkir Forge and Armory, which is a large, essentially industrial complex. There's large smokestacks coming off the top. The entire thing is walled in with what seem to be metal spikes atop the walls to keep people out. And inside Lyra, it looks a lot more like Stipvale than it does like the rest of Zrea, in the fact that you can see like machines and cogs and windmills and stuff inside constantly turning.
this is now at the top of Karak's I don't understand any of this list.
As you all run up, as an Ilfilkir house guard steps out and holds up a hand to you.
I'm here to talk to Torian. I can wait until you get confirmation. I'm Elliot Burning Oak.
You
And
told
party.
Lord Burning Oak, he told us to expect you. As he kind of like gestures his hands, and you hear creaking as this large iron gate opens before you.
Where am I going once inside?
He should be inside the research facility. You're going to go down this path, take a left. It'll be the largest building you see. Look for the electricity.
The electricity. Okay.
Look for the lightning.
Oh, okay. Elliot sort of turns to Lyra as he's like running. What the fuck is electricity?
It's like lightning, sort of. Just don't touch it. Like, yeah.
You know,
current?
okay.
Yeah, like lightning. Don't touch it.
As you head down this path and you follow the directions the guard gave you. Newsman, are you still flying overhead? Or have you
is there,
landed
like,
at this point?
if there's like a gate that we need to go through, I mean, she doesn't want to like make people think they need to like shoot her down. So I assume she probably would have landed and put down the people she was carrying as Elliot walked in.
Okay, so as you all head
Very
inside
fun.
together and you follow the instructions the guard gave you, you come across this large cylindrical building with a dome on top, and sticking out of this dome are coils with arcs of electricity blasting between them every so often. The building itself has large, still relatively fancy, but barred windows that flash periodically with lights from inside as a probably 15-foot tall metal door on the front of it stands open, and you see Torian inside, like, knelt down next to something. Lyra, to you, it looks like a machine. Like, his upper body is inside of it as he's working on something. As you all run inside. As you run in and yell Torian, he goes, And then you hear clunk, fuck, as he hits his head very clearly on the inside of the machine. And then pulls
Sorry.
himself out of it. And he's covered in, essentially, grease. Yeah. I still don't know what you want to do with this thing. There's no way we can move it.
That's fine. Can it communicate to all of the constructs?
It just sends out a magical pulse that they follow. I wouldn't call it communication, per se.
Yeah, but they're tuned in to receive it, right?
The ones in the Elven army are, yes.
Okay, I suspect this might be how Warren is controlling them.
Who the hell is Roran?
Oh, he's just a god. He's trying to kill my friends. And apparently the city.
Everyone on
how
the whole
much-
plane.
I was about to ask how
He's
much you
very
let him
inclusive
drink. Did
about
you all smoke something together?
No, it's just
No.
what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
All
I don't
sober.
think any of us have smoked for at least a week. And that was Lulin.
And that was just one of it. Yeah,
That's
that was
true.
This is some sort of...
In the meantime, as like Elliot like pulls out his notebook and goes like way back to the beginning and starts like copying some runes onto this device. He's copying some
Oh.
dwarven construct runes that
Hell
he
yeah.
thinks might help channel some of this energy.
That's a deep cut. I remember that.
Are you showing them to him?
Sure. Look, so here's how I think these dwarven enchantments might be able to reinforce your conduit to each construct.
What do
Like,
what do these do? I can't read Dwarven, so...
Oh. Do you trust me? The answer is probably no.
You're talking
Okay,
about
this
gods controlling machines.
Okay, this one is a control rune. It drains energy if it is outside of the parameters of the control. I don't think we need this one per se, because you guys built that in. That's fine. I think this is the one that channels the energy to the main control runes. I think this is the one we need to amplify this. A little bit more energy.
Hang on, I've seen this one before. Let me just, as he like walks over to a wall full of like pneumatic. They're not tubes. It all, you know, the
Like
walls in a
pistons?
post office that have like notes in them and like letters, like how they sort things.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks over to one of those and he starts going over and he goes, all right, human intelligence, Ganassi intelligence, Dwarven intelligence, and he pulls one down and opens it and pops a scroll out of it. And this scroll looks well over 80 years old. As he unrolls it and he goes, okay, what did the translate? Well, you're right about it being a power rune. It feeds power.
Okay.
So what did you have in mind?
It's a little unorthodox, but I have this sword.
Congratulations.
It's magical. It has hundreds of thousands of souls in it.
Okay. Can somebody who's not insane talk to me?
Mm,
I mean, that's just
as far
accurate.
as we know, that's right.
That's just
At the
true.
very least the energy of the souls.
Okay.
Each opponent it has defeated, it captures their soul. Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I want to channel that energy
Okay.
out to these constructs.
Souls are real. A lot of information. So we're channeling energy to constructs.
Yes.
Why are we making them stronger?
Well, we're
Short-circuit
giving
them?
them each a soul.
They technically have souls.
They have partial souls. They have just enough soul to be controlled. I want to give them just enough soul to have free will.
What? roll persuasion. And then everybody can roll insight.
Okay. Will this actually work?
Okay, good persuasion. He believes you.
And we all believe you too.
They are all confused.
You can also roll an insight check, Elliot.
Ooh,
Oh, there you go. Lyra's.
there we go.
Lyra on the
Thank God
ball
for
tonight.
Lyra. Lyra's bawling today. Lyra's killing it.
Today.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Karak, Lulin, and Nuzin, you are completely out of your depth.
This is too smart for us.
You have no idea what any of this means.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra,
Susan's distracted by the feeling of having wings again. It's been a while.
I'm just thinking about souls, and it's like, right, mine's like on a hook.
I can't. Okay,
Like Mog said.
Lyra, you can tell based on what you know because you were also there when the first set of runes was deciphered, way back when in the Barrows, that this should theoretically work.
Okay.
Elliot, you feel in your guts that this will work, but the way he's looking at you as you say it, even though he believes it will work, there's hesitation and he's holding something back. Like, there's something about this that either he doesn't want to tell you or he feels like he can't tell you.
He's been here, hasn't he?
Who?
We can protect you. Just tell me what you know.
You watch as Torian smiles, as his eyes turn black.
Slug him.
You gave it a good shot, but I can't let anybody interfere with the sword.
Okay. Seems like
I'm not going to let you put the souls of my people into machines.
why not?
They'd be free. And not screaming in eternal pain inside of a sword. Seems like a win-win.
Is that what he told you, that they're screaming in pain?
I'll be honest, a bunch of souls.
Or did
in
you
one
just
thing.
assume?
I mean, they weren't having a good time when they were going in the sword.
No, the souls that they were channeling through it weren't. And believe me, I felt that. But there's so much more inside of it than what you can see, Elliot. Unless you've taken the time. Have you been talking to them?
Well, they've been talking to me.
Have you listened?
But what you're telling me is that you don't want to give your people a chance to live again?
To be bound forever in iron?
What's the sword
Machines
made out
can
of?
die.
Without the chance of a real life?
Again, what's the sword made out of? Because if it's made out of iron, it kind of falls flat.
The sword
Why?
is made of
True.
me.
And what are you made out of?
Nasty shit.
I'm just trying to get to understand this because this is all very new to me. I don't want to. I'm trying to help you. Be a mediator.
I don't need your help, Warlock. You don't
Well,
even
that's
know
the best
who...
part. You get it anyway.
Bold of you to ask who I am when you don't know what you are.
Yeah, I am. I'm a Fearbulk. And a
Is
warlock.
that all? And that's all you are?
I'm
There's
also
nothing
Karak.
that extends to you beyond what your race is and what your job is?
I'm also friends with these people, and servant to the white lady, and
Are you a
all
servant
of
of
these
the White
things.
Lady? Are you really?
far as I know.
Hmm.
Croc just gets
More
a
of a
gets a dopey
satellite
grin.
crew.
Regardless, I'm not going to let you take away the chance those people have of having a life.
Oh, what? Like you take away everyone else's chance of having a life?
Yeah, you'd rather just destroy everybody on this plane of existence so that they can live, instead of giving them the
It is
opportunity
what
to live amongst
I
the
am
people that
honor
are here.
bound to do.
Well, sucks to suck, I guess.
You're not running the sword through that machine.
Oh, but we are.
You think you can?
I think Elliot can.
All right. We're going to cut to a brief intermission so I can build a map.
Yeah.
But the last words he says to you as you watch this disguise shed away, as the armor grows up where the cloths and work gloves were, as his skin turns pale and the veins extend, as one of his eyes turns blue. He can try. You bitch. We'll see everyone in a minute. I gotta build a map.
I think that was the Expanse.
Oh, this is still on the wrong screen. All right. Here we go.
Oh, the game is loading.
It's
Oh
time
god.
to die, chat.
I hope you're ready.
It's time to try.
Write your
not
eulogies.
try.
Here's our next
Yeah.
step. Roll
Are you
initiative.
guys excited for campaign 2?
I'm excited.
I can't roll initiative until someone unpauses the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Can we use re-rolls on initiative?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In fact,
Have a good day.
since we are in what would classify as a boss fight, rerolls are locked.
Mm-hmm.
No re-rolls. Perfect. That applies to you too, right? Also, I would like to point out for everyone in chat and in the VC, 11 minutes ago, I've rolled 2 d20s.
Yep.
And those are Elliot's divination dice. Do with that what you will.
Oh, good.
Those are really incredible. Those are incredible.
One off from 2 perfect.
Holy shit. That is amazing. Because it always adds them together unless you like click on it, and so it's like, well, that could be anything.
Yeah.
That could be any combination.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, that will maybe save us today. Between
Yeah.
that and my silvery barbs, we might be able to do something.
I can't wait until he drops.
We can work with that.
I can't wait till he says, I'm going to make that a critical fail, and in response I go, okay, legendary resistance.
I mean, that burns a legendary resistance. So
Yeah.
Can you
Also
legendary?
happens to me all the time.
You can legendary after a roll, absolutely.
But it's
No,
not
I just thought it's not a resistance.
Yeah, it's
Or,
not a
it's
Yeah, you're not resisting anything.
It would be for his saving throw. I'm saying Elliot's going to use it on a saving throw, and I'm going to say no you.
No, you're gonna say not me.
Oh, right, because it would
Elliot
be
doesn't
like
get
as
hurt in
if
this interaction.
it would be like as if he had failed his saving throw.
I just know I'm gonna be fine. We all know the rule. We all know Rule 13.
Yeah. Don't kill Karak.
Yeah. Rule 13.
Wait till he learns that this guy doesn't care about Rule 13.
Only the party cares about the rules.
All right. Let me get the music.
ET's like, all right, it's time to kill my party.
It was bound to happen.
I'll do it if I have to.
How many episodes am I in? I got like a good 20 episodes, roughly.
Yeah,
27 episodes. Pretty damn good.
We'll never know your secrets.
I will die with them.
Yep.
I will crash to the ground and my memory potion will shatter as I fall in battle.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be really like
All
it'll
right.
just be so sad.
Do we think Elliot's bard will weep for him?
If you want to make a story, you got to break some players.
Yep.
Roran is going first with a DC with a initiative of 22.
I crit though.
Oh, you can go first then.
Damn right.
If you got a nat 20, you can absolutely
I
go
did.
first.
I
All
did
right.
in fact do tonight with that 20.
Send
Look
it.
at
Lulin,
Oh, yeah.
what are you doing?
that.
Demands to go first.
Yeah.
Got
Wait a
this.
minute.
Lula's going to move closer to the center of the party. And I'm just going to kick it off by casting Crusader's Mantle.
And tell chat what that does?
Holy powers radiate to you from the aura within 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with you, centered on you. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with a weapon attack.
Oh,
That is such a
ideal.
cool effect. I always forget that one.
So that's my action. And that's just it. That's just all I'm gonna do. Just move a little closer.
All
In
right.
front of the party.
At the end of your turn, Roran is going to use a legendary action
Okay.
as how do I forgot how to make spheres on people. Oh well, I'm just going to draw it manually. As the area around him becomes cloaked in darkness. So you can no longer see him.
That tracks.
Yep. Following that, I'm going to need all of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Yay!
You cannot see what he did, but you all need to roll them.
Okay,
Is this a spell?
You-
Is this a save against a spell?
It is a save against a spell, so you will get the bonus.
I get advantage. Right?
That'll be good. That'll be good. Elliot got the nat 20. That makes sense.
That checks out.
Ooh.
Do I still get
Very
my
nice.
danger sense on this?
I will give you advantage for danger sense.
Okay.
Newson,
Second nat 20, great.
you hear it.
Oh, 2 18s.
Well,
You hear it and have time to warn the party
Okay.
that something big is coming from above. As Roran casts Meteor Swarm.
Oh boy.
Jesus, okay.
So who passed? Hang on. I know I said his DC was wrong.
Yeah, what is the DC? Well, it's a DC 16.
It's not. That's not the correct DC.
I'm assuming it's higher.
It is a 22.
What?
So, Lulin and Elliot, nat 20. So, how are the two of you getting out of the way?
I feel like Elliot doing the ye old with his long stride
Run.
Just
roll.
The ye old runaway.
Like he was in the process of going towards the machine. He saw some danger and did it a little bit sooner. How does this feel? I can also
That works for me. Like, the minute
Okay.
Newson says, "What's that sound?" Elliot just fucking bolts.
Yeah.
Elliot's moving. Brando, how is Lulin getting out of the way? Or what is he doing to defend himself from this? Well, if you stay in it, you're taking damage. I'll put it that way.
Would you allow me to use the rest of my movement?
Sure.
Okie dokie. So I used.
If you thought we were kicking this off with anything less than 9th level.
You know, fair enough.
We had to.
Gotta hurry up and kill Lyra and Karak.
Yup. Get us
Uh,
dead.
There we go. Now we have our epic fight music. I'll share it for all of y'all in Discord.
Oh, good. Yes, I need epic fight music.
there. We'll do the same.
Alrighty. Everybody else failed their save.
Yep.
So you're gonna take 142 damage.
Maybe perma.
Oh, well, that really did kill both of them.
No.
Newson, you are only taking 66. Wait, you're not raging, are you?
I haven't had a turn yet, so I couldn't have.
Okay, so you'll still have resistance, so you're gonna take 109. Okay, so two of you just flat out went down, right?
I'm trying to figure out if are we playing with the rules or if you go. What is
I
it,
will
like,
say
your
that
health
this
negative
does not
on your deck?
instantly kill you.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, definitely.
Okay,
For sure.
so it wouldn't instantly kill Karak. Lyra.
Huh?
As this spell hits and you feel like a meteor punches into your shoulder and you're driven into the ground as the flames envelop you, you look up and you see the Dragonborn standing over you, blocking meteorites from hitting you before you slip into unconsciousness.
Dragonborn.
The same one that you saw look between you and Newson, and you asked who they were before they disappeared, with tears of fire rolling down their face.
Also, isn't there a god on your wrist, Lyra?
That gives healing. That does not do.
Well, it
What
could
the fuck
heal
does
her.
that do?
Wait, what does that mean?
It means you're not. It means you're still down, but you're not dead.
Okay. Wait, I thought we said we weren't playing with that like 2 seconds
No.
ago.
I'm doing that to save you.
Gotcha. Okay. So we are playing with those
We
rules.
are playing with those rules.
I do have something.
Karak shouldn't
What's
be
it?
dead.
What's
Rock said he had 80.
I only have 85 hit points. That's been my base health.
You're
But I have Tomb of Levistus, which gives me 140 temp HP by turning into stone when this happens.
Oh, nice.
so Karak. Are you using Tomb of Levistus?
Yeah, immediately.
Obviously.
So you
like
turn to stone as the first meteor hits you and shatters it out, but you're only going to take 2 damage.
That's really great.
I thought you were the Hunters of Hope. He's going to end his turn.
Oh, that wasn't even his turn. That was his.
Yeah, I thought that was a legendary
No. The
action.
legendary action was the darkness. His turn was the spell.
Okay. Okay.
Newson, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Well,
As you see the wreckage, as half of this building has been torn away, Tarak stumbling, Lyra is on the ground.
As half of the elven army approaches this building.
yeah.
That's not what I meant to do. I
There's
don't.
no way that didn't set off something.
It was a giant spell, presumably it would.
Doesn't Meteor Swarm like have meteors from the sky?
It rains from the sky. Yes, there will be people on their way. I have a turn count up.
Okay.
But remember, every round is 6 seconds. It might take them a minute to get here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm going to... I can't see where he is, but I think Newson's going to... I mean, there's nothing that she can do right now. She's gonna hope...
You do see Lyra on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope that Karak has that one handled. Because I don't have any healing spells or anything like
Not
that.
healing either.
Um...
And again, I guess y'all don't know that. You don't know my spell list.
Yeah, we
yet.
don't really know much. We've fought with you just a handful of times at this point.
But
We know
I
you
need
have
to get a
Finger of
percent.
Death for some reason.
Yep.
yeah. It's like what? It's like, you still don't know why you have that.
Literally. Elliot's like, you got really mad at me when I used that, and then you used it too. I don't understand.
She's gonna move forward and I'm going to cast mirror image. So 2 additional versions of her kind of shimmer out. I think and spread out a bit, I think, but she's also going to, I think, take off, but that would also trigger a wild magic surge.
All right, let's roll the D1000.
D1000 it is.
Go.
I'm hoping That's 272.
Why do I feel like we've rolled that before?
I have rolled in the 200s before. I get a lot of the 200s, which is weird, in a D1000.
Well, I mean,
Roll me 3d10.
Oh boy. 11.
Now roll me 1d6.
All right. 2.
So, as you as you cast the spell, 11 gems shoot out of your fingertips, each worth 20 GP.
Love to see it. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic.
Well, I guess I've got a handful of gems now. And I think she's just gonna probably take off and fly up 10 feet.
All right,
And that'll be it.
Karak, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna start off by using my regular action to cast Fairy Fire, which will let me choose a 20-foot cube where any object or creature within that cube will be outlined in, we'll say green light because it gives me a choice. Any creature within that, if it fails a Dex saving throw for the duration, any creature in that spell is then outlined if they fail a Dex save, and they'll shed light within 10 feet of them. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. I'm just setting this up and it should last. It says it lasts a minute, so I'll probably, I think it's roughly around here, should get 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it'll get like the bottom, and because it says it's not a thing you can see, I'm going to put it like right here.
You should be able to draw it.
Ah, okay.
Or just tell me when my cursor's hovering over what you want to see.
One more corner down. Yeah, around there. That's the center of it.
That's the center? That would
yeah,
put it to
because the
here.
Okay, well then that's the top corner then.
Okay. 3... 4x4.
I'm then going to use my bonus action.
What's the save? First things first.
I should probably go ahead and click that. There we go. The spell is an DC 18.
He rolled a 13. You'll have advantage on hitting him.
Got it.
Hell
And then
yeah.
I'm going to
Right?
use my bonus action to hidden step. So I'm going to magically turn invisible, and I won't come back until the start of my next turn, until I attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw. So that is after doing the spell. So Karak is just cast spell, gone in a puff of smoke.
Hey, you can't run away. I run away. Wait, no one runs away.
All right.
And that should be the end of my turn.
Lyra, death saving throw.
Alrighty.
I thought the gauntlet healed.
Death save.
When Lyra uses it to
I
heal,
don't-
she's unconscious.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Death save. Let's go. Is it wait, is it secret?
Yeah, roll secret. Tell us what memory you have.
I think that. Ooh, what memory? I think that Lyra. Oh, I feel like it should be one where she like has hope. I think that Lyra maybe caught sight of like Lulin and Elliot getting out of this, like miraculously getting out of this big awful
That's
cell.
where it lets me
And
do
so
it.
she's
Got it.
like, they're good. They're gonna do it.
Oh boy.
Okay. Elliot, it's your turn.
Man has
Stab.
approached the machine. He's inserting the sword into the power source.
Roll me Arcana to see if you can recognize what that is.
Skill. Arcana. Normal?
Yep, normal.
Not labeled in Elven or anything?
Nope.
Good at Arcana. You're so good at Arcana.
Wow.
You manage... You do see where the power for this is coming from. And you recognize that it is being powered by whatever liquid is in these two containers on the north side of the map.
Can I see what's in the containers?
You cannot. They're about 10 feet tall. There are ladders going up the sides of them, though.
Has Elliot heard of these, like, a magical fluid like this before?
Roll history.
Damn it. Okay. Damn history checks. What if, consider, PT, what if I rolled a 19 there and that was actually a 23?
I would accept that. You know that about 2 decades ago, at about the same time that the Warforged were first starting to be constructed, elves learned how to condense mana into a liquid form. What is inside those containers is condensed magic.
All right, well, we melting some shit. Let's use our 30 movement.
Why?
Remember, you do currently have Longstrider cast on you.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I moved 30.
No,
You usually use
Is 30
move
default?
15? Yeah, 30's default. Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I've also climbed the ladder.
You climb the ladder, and beneath you are this bubbling green liquid that is sparking with magical energy.
Elliot wants to know if dropping the sword in this will dissolve the sword.
The best answer I can give you is you do not know.
Bruh.
You both barely remembered what condensed magic was and have no idea how this sword operates.
Well,
Is
little
this-
test.
Wait, so. Okay, whatever.
Go on,
Sorry.
Lyra.
I'm
Ask the
dead.
question. I don't care. Ask the question.
Okay, wait, but like, okay, so we're supposed to stab this sword into a thing. I thought we like had a pretty good idea about how that was gonna work, or did we not know at all?
You had no idea. None of you have ever operated this machine before.
Okay.
And the guy who could have told you turned into Roran.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I thought the
How
idea was that the sword
convenient.
was supposed to be like in the beam. But it needs to be powered by the liquid. But presumably it's set up to consume the liquid.
Let's try dumping a soul in the liquid, I guess.
Oh, Jesus.
Elliot's gonna try to dump a
Just like a
soul in
dip.
this here liquid. No, he's gonna take the sword out, and with his nice little death magic that he's become quite attuned with, he's gonna try to extract one soul.
Okay, I'll say you managed to extract a soul.
And just, like, yeet it into the green fluid.
As you toss this dark blue soul into the fluid, you watch as it begins to mix and dilute with the fluid. Seems like it worked. Seems like it's spreading through the power supply.
All right.
Interesting. Well, I think that is
Toss
that
the
all of
sword
Elliot's
into the
action/turn?
All right. Lulin, it is
Well,
your
that was a
turn.
question.
Oh.
Not a comment.
Yeah, that was a question.
That would be an action, yes.
Okay. And then an item interaction is like he can't just drop the sword in there.
You can just drop the sword in there. Before you make the decision to drop the sword in there, I will say that the soul you pulled out was because you pulled it out of the sword first.
Oh right, of course. What if they weren't in the sword?
Just like
okay,
shake it
fair enough.
around a little bit. I'm sure they'll just fall
Just
out.
Stirs the soup with the sword.
Bubble, bubble, toil in
Toil in
trouble.
All right. Well, if that's that'll be his action then.
We're
Once-
making
since
soup,
he used his
boys.
action.
Just snap it over your knee. No big deal.
All
We're
right,
making soup.
Luland, it is your turn.
Fun. Who's down?
Lyra is down. And
Okay.
Elliot is messing around with the sword and the power source.
Just
And
digging
Karak
around
is
with the
nowhere to
sword.
be seen.
Okay.
We're like, God damn it, Elliot.
Newson is fucked up. But there's 3 of her. Or no, 4. 4 of her.
Nice.
It's 3 mirror images when you cast it.
So I'd like to point out, I turned on Spotify, I pressed play, and it decided the song to play right now is "Bring Out Your Dead" by The Skirmish.
Oh,
I don't know what this song
God.
is. I don't think I've ever heard it. But
I mean-
okay.
that can mean 2 things current with how the board is currently.
You
I
know?
love doing Spotify astrology. My favorite.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Lulin is still thinking. Or never mind, he's ready.
I'm going to. Where is the spell? Bonus
Just
action.
go.
I'm gonna
Uh,
bonus action healing word.
What's the range on that?
It is 60 feet.
Okay, perfect.
Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll cast that at 2nd level. Get you up for 8.
Yay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, my first save was a fail. So. appreciate
Yeah. I had a feeling.
that.
All right, so Newton, you watch as you fly up into the air. As Luland holds his hands out and mutters a word, and you see healing light wash over Lyra across the room.
Thank God.
Luland, what else are you doing?
Thank Lulin.
yeah.
yeah.
Don't
What
be
God have to do with
Thank
this?
cow, alright? Sorry, thank Prezus.
I guess.
Yeah, trees.
Holy cow! In Trees' name we pray.
Yes, holy cow, in Treesus' name we pray. That is accurate, honestly, for Luland.
Are both the vats power sources?
They are.
Okay. Luland's going to make his way towards the other one. $25. $5. And yeah, once he gets closer, he'll just ask Elliot fuck to do. And then,
Wait, Lulin just shouts, "What do I do?"
well, Luland's gonna get closer to the vat, and then he's gonna yell at you to tell him what to do.
Keep roaring off my back. Only the one
No.
sword, after all.
He's on the other side of the room.
Good. Keep him there.
Okay, well, I guess we're pincering him in check. Okay. if that's all I got. I don't think I can do. Yeah. I can't cast another spell. Actually, I can't cast another spell. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Frostbite on Auroran.
Roll at disadvantage because he's in darkness.
But he has fairy fire on him.
Oh yeah, roll normal.
It's a saving throw DC 14 con.
Oh, that's so moot point.
Oh, I clicked on Lulin. Lamau. Oops, that's the wrong save.
Lamau.
Can you cast
yeah.
it if you can't see him then?
He's fairy fired, so he can see the outline of him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I thought my turn through really well.
Yeah, that was
as soon as they said
really,
as,
it was clutch.
as soon as they were like they're going to be hidden, I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah, that's so clutch.
Oh.
That's my turn then.
Does he take any damage?
No.
You don't get to be hidden.
I could have tried
get
to
be
hit
hidden.
him with my axe with that.
Karak went after you. No, Karak went before you.
Lulu hadn't used. Does fairy fire only function once, or is it for the whole turn?
No,
Okay.
It's
it's
for-
duration, right?
Yeah, it's for a while.
Okay.
Fairy fire. Yeah, it specifically lasts a minute. So
A minute. Okay.
yeah, we got a minute
We've
worth
got-
of fairy fire in that
okay,
section.
so we have several turns.
Yeah.
All right. As a bonus action, Roar is going to Misty Step.
Of course they know Misty Step.
Yeah.
Misty Step is 30 feet.
Also, doesn't Misty Step require you to take damage?
No.
Oh, no,
That's
that's-
Thunder Step.
Are you sure Misty Step is 30 feet?
Yes, I'm positive because I have it.
No, that works.
It's
That
briefly
works.
surrounded by silvery mist. You teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space.
That works out anyways. Where was that spot I found? There it is. Oof. And then he is going to move 30 feet. He is
Come up
going.
the ladder.
He's going to
It's
go.
10 feet up.
He's going to go 5 feet up the ladder because how tall are you?
What?
How tall are you? You're hanging off this. You're not
6
standing
foot
on
tall.
top of this ladder, presumably.
I assumed that I thought there was a platform at the top.
No, just a ladder.
Oh, then I guess he's just hanging on the ladder.
And he is going to attack Elliot twice.
Where'd the man get his movement? That
Huh?
was stolen. How come he has 35 and not 30?
He moved from here to here, which is 25 feet. Went 5 feet up the ladder.
Carry on. I think you're one square short there, because the ladder is Elliot's square, not the one before it.
Are you talking about this ladder right here? I'm at your
Doesn't matter.
token.
Carry on.
I'm at your token. Where do you...
It doesn't matter. Carry on.
Okay. We good? We okay?
Yeah, we're good. Of
Yeah,
course.
I think
of
I
course.
want to I want to do my reaction shield on Elliot. I'm just double checking. So before you decide anything, I'm gonna do that I'm just double checking the range of it. Or what did we decide the range of that? Like,
The
what
range is
casting?
halved if you're casting... Well, the range is self, or I think we said 30
Right.
feet for everything.
You said 30? Okay, then that's sorry. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I said that before anything was resolved.
But I think Musin can silvery barbs this.
I can indeed.
Okay, I'll roll the first one, then you can silvery barbs. I'll re-roll it. I know it's coming, so I'm not super worried about it.
Damn. Yeah, silvery barbs.
What's your armor class, Elliot?
Bruh, believe it or not, this is absolutely crazy. That wasn't a 3, that was a nat 1.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay. So he misses the first one as he swings this short sword made of shadow at you. Misses the
Wait.
first.
So if he's making that a nat 1, can my silvery barbs be applied to the first one, or the second one?
I made the second.
He made the
so
silvery
he-
barbs roll at nat 1 because it hit him
Wait, I'm
anyways.
confused as to what's
So-
happening.
He rolled the 32. I silvery barbs it, which forced him to re-roll, and that's when he got the 18.
Yes.
So then you took. So this is only the first attack. Are you
Correct.
applying the one to this one or the second attack?
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I would rather not get hit, so I guess the first one. We'll see how
And
the
you can
second
save
attack
silvery
goes.
barbs.
Well, that was a
So are-
3.
The order of operations here is: did you do it after the silvery barbs?
Yeah.
I guess. So I'm
'Cause
sorry.
I
wasted
only
your
have
silvery
one
barbs,
reaction.
Sky.
Because that will give. Because
it will
the
not
option is you take the hit from the 3 and make the second one a nat 1,
Yeah.
or he takes the second shot for free.
But also,
Alright,
I
well-
don't think it really matters though, because like a hit is
Yeah.
a hit. It doesn't matter.
That's
how
fair.
good the hit was, unless it's a 20.
Yeah.
If it's a 20.
Okay, so we're blocking this one.
If it is
Well,
a
we'll
20,
just block
I
the
can't.
next one.
Okay, so this one will go through.
Yeah. Sure.
Let
It
me-
doesn't really matter.
He's obviously going for you for a reason.
Yes. Let me
Well,
cast
yeah.
that silvery barbs. Oh, and you get advantage. I'm giving the advantage to Elliot.
Alright. Damage. So you're gonna take 2d4. You're gonna take. What's the math on that? You're gonna take 5 slashing and 19 necrotic. As this sword cuts into your leg. And then he
Wait,
has
5 slashing. Wait,
5 slashing, 19 necrotic.
which is so half on the slashing.
Yes.
Werewolf.
Magic weapon.
Oh, not half then. Cool. Just 24 then.
Yep. As he goes to take the second one, and you rewrite the path of fate. How bad should this crit fail be? I'm gonna go with pretty bad.
mean-
I'd like the party to survive this.
It is a crit fail, so.
So I'm just saying. Never mind. I'll shut up.
No, say
It's
it.
not often that
Well, I was gonna
Elliot.
say like
Yeah, it's a divination
If you
crit fail.
stab
So what do you want
the
him to
mana
do?
pool-
What are you guiding the
I
path
can't
towards?
imagine that a sword would survive, or anything really would survive a direct interaction with pure condensed magic. But that's not for me to decide. Carry on.
I can work with that. So he stabs his sword, and Elliot, you rewrite the paths of fate as it drives into the mana pool. And you watch the magic that he is holding, that this sword is made of, fizzle and collapse as mana begins to drain out of this pool. So I'm gonna roll this for him, and he's gonna take some private damage.
Some private damage.
Right.
Alright, so he's gonna take that. As the area around the ground begins to fill with... That's way too big. As the area around the ground begins to fill with mana that is leaking out of this pool. And that brings... That will be the end of his turn. That brings us to Newson.
All right. I am going to.
I knew I should have saved beer for tonight.
PT's having a time, you know.
I was not prepared to run this.
40 feet of movement here, and then bonus action Misty Step, another 20 feet.
And are you
Next
staying
to-
in the air?
Yeah, oh, definitely staying in the air. This was, I just assumed that you would know that I'm flying.
Yep, I just
So-
wanted to double check.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm there's crazy magic liquid on the ground. I'm not fucking landing. But what I am going
But
to
you
try
could-
and do.
We could know how much damage it does. Take one for the team. Kills Newsom.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
knowledge.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna teleport over here instead, which would, I think, trigger another wild surge.
Would it trigger it where you cast it or where you land?
I don't. It's not very specific.
Roll me a d4, even it'll be where you cast it, odd it'll be where you land.
Okay. 1.
So it's where you land. Roll me a d1000.
Okie dokie. 378.
378. The next stranger you talk to will mistake you for an old friend.
Can't wait for that to come
I
to
can't
pass.
imagine for the guards to run in. Yes.
Oh my god, hey, from college. That's
One of those guys is stoked to see me. They're like, no way!
I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm assuming you're rolling the hit.
Yes. I would like to, potentially I want to try and knock him off of this.
Well,
So,
Yeah, okay.
okay. But yeah, we're gonna roll the hit, and it's advantage right now because of fairy fire.
He is no
yes?
longer in the fairy fire.
Oh, I thought it was something that was attached to him.
It's a cube.
Yeah,
Because it's
Nah, it is a you select an area in the battlefield where that can happen.
okay. So
Yeah,
it's
you're
just.
not-
Yeah, it's a
if I
fixed,
could-
it's a
if
fixed
you could
cube.
attach it to people, that would be so broken.
I wasn't sure because it lights the person up. It's kind of okay.
Yeah.
yeah. But it's it's great to have the fairy fire where the darkness was. Like that's clutch. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It was helpful in the moment if he hadn't run his ass away, you know. Okay, that's a 19.
That will not hit.
Oh boy. So fun and funky fresh. I can't position myself in like a I will take my second attack then.
All right, roll the hit.
Even worse. God, those were horrible rolls.
Sad.
Those weren't great, no.
No.
What was that? A 10,
A 9 and a
No, that
a 9, and a 3. Oof.
yeah.
He is going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn.
Okie dokie.
As he looks at you, Nuzin, smiles, and says, I told you there wasn't a dragon soul to protect you this time. And he is going to attempt to drain your soul. I need a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so good at those. I'm really, really excellent at those.
DC 22.
Wisdom, I can't even make that.
There's always a chance you nat 20.
Yeah.
Can Elliot react to this?
It is not a magic. It is not a spell. It is an ability.
I understand that.
What are you trying to do?
Elliot would like to redirect the soul directly back towards Newsom. Like, if he manages to pull any part of the soul, Elliot just goes, nope, back in.
Forcing the soul to do a U-turn.
Denied.
Roll me Arcana. I will make. Okay, so
Can I
let me
argue
say
for
this.
advantage as
I'm gonna do this. You're gonna roll me Arcana. The DC is going to be the same. If you succeed, it will count as Nuzin succeeding the saving throw.
Okay.
That's much better.
Yeah. I have a way better shot. Thank you,
So
Elliot.
you are going to. So you are still going to take Nuzin. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that to myself. I'll just click it again. You'll take the other one. Oh, I can't click it again. So you're gonna take half. So you are going to take 20 necrotic damage.
So fun and funky fresh.
And that goes on recharge.
Elliot's getting real comfy guiding souls around these days.
As Nugent, you watch your soul like pull out of your body and then snap back in.
I think she kind of like coughs and then goes, see, the funny thing about that is I don't need a dragon soul to protect me because I have friends.
Congratulations, you found an idiot. It is Karok's turn.
Been around for a while.
Karok's turn.
It is Karok's turn.
Am I able to dash as a bonus action? I always forget that.
No, you cannot dash as a bonus action. It takes a full action.
That's a shame.
Unless you're a rogue.
Yeah. Unless you're a rogue.
That's really fun to play.
Oh, this is gonna be something.
Man, why can't I summon a black djinn?
Right now.
During this fight. Why did it have to, some guy is gonna recognize me later? If we survive this, that's gonna be such a funny interaction.
Okay, but hear me
How
out.
about you, if you don't survive it, the first guy that walks in goes, "Oh God, Gerald!" Oh wait, you're not Gerald. Never mind, we're good.
What would be even funnier is if after this you summon a black djinn, and because it's technically the next stranger you talk to.
They're like, hey, you again.
Oh my God, good to see you.
Also, Karok is going to whip out his notebook, open it up to the page that has the drawn like Superman punching pose of Lulin, sign the name and go, no, 3 idiots. and it's basically sticking this image of Lulin going full like wrestler on Rorin. And that will cause him to appear, and then I'm gonna move like 30 feet closer.
Okay, Lulin, roll initiative again on your new token.
PT, I forgot to mention that I still have mirror image up.
You do.
So
It's a saving throw. It's not a targeted attack.
Also, I'm trying to move my character.
But he would
I
have to
can't.
pick
Oh,
the
there we
correct
go.
Nuzin. There's 4 of me that are exactly the same.
Only one of you has a soul.
And he can just tell that?
It's his whole thing.
Okay, fair enough.
That's his shtick.
That's his shtick.
That's his whole shtick.
Oh,
Okay. Next will be Lyra.
alrighty. So, I have a question. However, I don't want to use a full action for this. So if this would take a full action, I will not do this. But I'm wondering if this person that Roran took over is dead, or if he's still in there.
So every person that you have seen Roran take over, he doesn't take over, he mimics.
Okay, gotcha. So he was
So you don't
actually
know if he's
here.
alive or dead, but if he is alive, he's somewhere else.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
gotcha.
here.
Gotcha. He's not like in someone's head. He's like
No, he
just
he
looks like-
shapeshifted into this dude.
He was
Okay.
being a little stinker.
Yeah.
Darn. I was like, ooh,
Just a
2
little
people in
stinker.
one head. Just a little stinker.
Just a little
A little stinky. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go Sir first.
Lyra,
Yeah.
Elliot is gonna try to make eye contact.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll
Both
make
of
eye
you roll
contact.
perception. If it's within 3 on either side, I'll allow it.
Ooh, interesting. So even if it's low, it doesn't matter. It's just
You just have to be within 3 of each other.
okay. I don't understand
Nice.
how the condition this work on that. But okay.
Let's see. What were the exact dice? We had a
It
2.
was 2 and 8.
Oh wait, but that doesn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's use the dice because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
was.
bonus
I was
system
just
makes
using. I was
sense.
just using the dice. You
But
do
still
not
too
manage to.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well, I'm still gonna get a little closer. So I'm gonna do my 30 feet. Oh, I'm still measuring. Let's do this. And let's see, this is 20 foot sphere. I'm just gonna see. I think I want to do synaptic static. But let me double check that the radius works out okay, that I'm not hitting my butts. Oh.
What type of spell is that?
Much bigger. That's a good question.
What school of magic is synaptic status?
Enchantment.
Enchantment? Okay.
Enchantment. But also the radius is actually too big. So never mind on that. I'll do Phantasmal Killer instead. Which is kind of interesting actually. So it's a Wisdom 17.
It's illusion, right?
It is an illusion. I believe so. Or it might be enchantment too. Where do I check? I'm not seeing.
It's on your sheet itself.
Yeah, it's illusion.
Yeah.
Fourth level illusion.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, illusion. So that does save. Was there anything that I failed on a successful save? I don't know.
On a successful save, the spell ends.
Yeah, damn, rough stuff. Well, tried. Let's look into what's my action. Oh, actually, I have one bonus action. I have a telekinetic shove where I can shove someone with telekinesis.
Yes.
I need to double check the range within 30 feet. I think that's good, but let me check.
You're within 30 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove him.
Okay, so what does he have to do?
The target has to succeed on a DC 17 strength save or move 5 feet away from me. Oh, that's sad. Why is he so strong?
You're fighting a god!
God.
Yeah, but isn't he like a wimpy guy? Like kind
He's
of like
always
a.
kind of seemed like a bitch to me. So.
He is.
Yeah,
He's
you know,
a
his
step.
muscle definition is not where it's
He's
at.
got to be
Also.
bad at
Yeah.
something.
He
can't
has
be.
a shadow of a muscle, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's my full turn. Because I moved, I used my bonus, I used my action.
Okay, Elliot, it is your turn.
Elliot is going to take this opportunity to see if he can start channeling souls out of this sword. He's going to start out a little bit slower, but like sort of find the pace that
Into the draining tank.
No, into the one next to it.
Okay,
You dummy.
had to try.
Put it right on. Splash him onto the ground. They're like tadpoles.
I don't like that.
Also, how draining is it? Like, it's only going to drain like halfway, right?
Yeah,
he's still
just
pretty far
about.
up, so.
Yeah, just about. Okay, roll me Arcana. Just normal.
You got it, boss. I can do that. Probably. As soon as
You
I
have
find Arcana.
advantage.
You do
because
have
I gave you
advantage.
advantage from.
Wait,
Did you
these
roll?
guys-
He rolled
these
two
nat
nat
ones?
ones.
Whoa.
So awful.
That's insane.
Oh man, I wonder if that's it. I wonder if that's the kiss of death there. Wow. Bad luck.
I'm wondering if we find out next week.
No.
Oh, well,
If you do that, we will not meet for another 2 months.
but Sky, I need to go to bed at some point.
Oh my god.
All right, give me 30 seconds.
Look, we skip afters tonight. PT just ends it with "you're all stupid," and we go to bed.
Like, we gotta know. This is like a big thing. I know we brought this on ourselves, but at least let us finish it. Or at least get a bit further in. We've only gotten like 5 lines of banter.
So we've only unlocked 5 of the idol
Okay,
animation.
Elliot, tell me how this goes wrong. Because souls are about to start pouring out of you.
I was about to say the opposite. The souls start pouring into Elliot. He manages to get them out of the sword, but not direct them elsewhere.
Okay, that might be the kiss of death. I was trying not to kill you instantly.
Well, okay, what were you thinking?
Since you're trying to get them out of you, you managed to do so, but you start a soul storm.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
What the hell is that?
What the?
I have theories.
I didn't know Soulstorm was a thing, but I would accept Soulstorm.
All
It was a
right.
thing to kill Elliot 1 turn later.
So, it needs to have a radius of 120 feet, which is going to take up
going to be the whole board.
this entire room. While within the soul storm, the following effects are in place. Creatures within the soul area effect have their vision obscured, imposing disadvantage on perception checks, relying on sight, and granting advantage to creatures attempting to hide within the storm. The terrain becomes difficult terrain, and creatures must succeed on a dex saving throw or fall prone at the start of their turn, but it's just a DC 12, so it's nothing insane. At the start of each creature's turn within the soul storm, they must make that same DC 12 saving throw. On a failed save, they take 2d6 necrotic damage. Spectral entities attack randomly, targeting one creature within the storm with incorporeal strikes at the beginning of each round. These attacks deal necrotic damage equal to 2d6 plus the storm's intensity modifier. Right now it's at a 1. It's going to go up by 1 every round.
Oh my god.
At the end of each round spent within the soul storm, creatures must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16. On a failed save, they take necrotic damage and have their maximum hit points reduced by an amount. It's that same 2d6 goes up by 1d6 as the intensity goes up. The reduction in maximum hit points persists until the affected creature completes a long rest outside of the storm's influence. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to share right now. So, since that is the end of the round, everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Good god.
Is this a spell save or just a?
We'll call it a spell save.
Okay. Less.
It's definitely magical, that's for sure.
I need Newson and Lulin. You have to do both Lulins.
Oh.
I have to do, okay. So, OG Lulin, Sid Khan,
Mm-hmm.
and then not OG Lulin. Wow.
Hey!
Wait until we come out of this battle with a fake Lulin. Like, no one really notices. He's a little bit more superhero-like, but like, eh.
I would
And
like
then
to
Newton,
flavor,
I need
this
yours.
Is how Karak, this
Yep,
is how
yep, yep,
Karak
yep,
sees
yep.
Lulin, and it is like a capable person who's always looking out for everybody's well-being. Like, literally a superhero.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll this. We'll start it at 1d6, it'll go up to intensity 1. I just don't want to murder you guys instantly.
Yeah.
Appreciated.
Everyone's gonna take 2 necrotic damage.
Everyone?
Everyone except Lyra.
Wait, what was the save?
16.
Oh, I thought if meets, it beats.
Did you have a 16?
Yeah.
Everyone but Lyra and you.
I don't know why I'm arguing over 2 damage, but
Hey, it's,
I know, do it.
Every bit of
Every bit-
damage
every
counts
bit
right
helps.
now.
Look, as someone who's
Elliot,
really unable to help,
do you yell or say anything as you lose control?
I don't think he would. Why?
Well, I'm just getting ready to. We're gonna end with this unleashing
Oh, I see.
because I don't think we have time for the whole rest of the combat tonight.
Before the unleashing, I would like to say, as a reaction, I would like to use my Misty Escape in reaction to the damage and teleport right next to Rorin, invisible, readying something.
Wait, in the
Awesome.
booth?
Roll me dexterity saving throw.
Got it.
Got goofed, Ron.
Saving throw.
That will fail.
Oof.
Take 16 force damage as you teleport into the liquid mana on the ground.
I didn't even have to do it. Karak did it for us.
yeah. 66.
Get out of the mana,
So
dummy!
where exactly am I teleporting? Like on the map, just so I know my
Wherever
positioning?
you want to be next to them, they are all within the liquid mana.
I'm just gonna go here.
And that was a really low damage roll. There were 3 ones in it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Oh, do you guys just
Well, I
see?
guess it was kind of average.
Can you guys see the actual dice or just the total?
I guess
No, we
I
can see the
click on
dice.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Elliot goes to pull more souls out, and Newson, as you look at him, you see those black veins kind of reappearing on his face before his back arches and souls burst out of his chest
Jesus Christ.
and begin spinning around the room as it fills with this bluish green ethereal fog, as you all feel the wind begin to whip around you and you hear the screaming and wailing of souls in your ears as they're released, as they rapidly expand to fill this room. Lyra, you managed to get your hands up in time to block one as it flies past you, as these rapidly fill the room, and Elliot, you feel the sword drain of all of its souls.
Cool. Done! Did it, boys!
And that's where we'll end the session, just because I don't think we'll be able to get through a full combat this session. We can go through one more round if people want to.
I would like that, but that's up to everyone else.
Show of hands. It's got to be unanimous.
I'm fine with one more round, but
I
I'm
understand
fine
if
with
people,
one more
you know.
round.
I'm
Okay.
fine with whatever.
We are going one more round. All right, real Luland.
Cool.
At the start of your turn, make me a dex saving throw.
Did Fake Lewin ever go? Or was the initiative before?
He was above Karak, so he's coming in at the beginning of the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
So... Okay.
You sure you want to do one more round?
Yeah, are we sure? Our luck is
So as these souls wail against you, you try and move and dodge out of the way. And now that it is an intensity 1, you are going to take 2d6 necrotic damage. So you're going to take 8 damage. As you feel these souls not hitting you and buffeting you, but going through you and pulling some of your life force with them. What are you doing?
Lulin is going to move there. Move there.
Okay.
Oh man. Also, chat, what I also forgot to tell you is Crusader's Mantle is not concentration.
Make
We
sure
love
you
to see it.
make sure you move it, by the way.
Yeah.
I
think
don't
I'm
have that
with-
power to move it.
I moved it for
I'm
you.
within it now. We love to see it.
Yeah.
If I survive this next turn, I might get a chance to hit this guy.
Oh yeah. For the health that you everyone keep like a personal marker of this somewhere. For the health you lost at the end of the last round, your permanent HP is reduced by that amount.
Oh.
So you mean the
The 2 damage. Yeah.
Okay. I will make a note.
Is Roran actively concentrating on anything?
No.
Okay. I am going to cast Aura of Vitality. Healing energy radiates from you with an aura of 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
That's great.
So now
Let's
everybody
go.
does 1d4 radiant damage on a melee hit, and on my turn, I can cause a creature to regain 2d6 healing. Does Elliot or Newsen need healing?
I think Newsom does, right?
Yeah, Newsom probably does.
Then
Newson's a whack fuck away from the long nap.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
that is
I gained back that 2 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
but not that base.
yeah. That's action, bonus action, and movement. We got auras and auras for days.
Yeah.
What a. Okay, I'm gonna real fucking quick. Personal opinion, hot take right here. Damage paladins overrated. Give me support paladins every day of the week.
Yeah.
That's my turn, and my opinions that nobody asked for.
Okay, Roran is going to try to Misty Step away. Any counter spells?
Oh, well, I thought we couldn't counterspell him. Don't we know that we can't?
We
I
are
think-
that you
Counterspell
can
these
because we're
spells,
counting
not him.
counterspelling the spell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Wait,
working on.
damn it! Wait, then I would have been counterspelling a bunch of shit. Okay. Let's see.
Fair, you don't have to.
I just thought we could. Well, honestly, Misty Step I feel like is the least thing I want to stop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure I want to stop the Misty Step, but I'm afraid because it's
Well, unless he
That's
shows up
it.
at your doorstep.
that's okay.
I can keep up with him. So
Yeah, I feel like we want him to be away from Elliot. So I don't think I would. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna.
Isaac, I'm going to tell you out of character right now. It's going to be hard as fuck to get this shit back into the sword. Or to direct it where you want. Like, this was the shit show to end all shit shows.
yeah.
Yep. You know, on the upside, it's also going to be hard as shit for Roran to recontain all of his souls. So
That's true.
But I'm going to let you know, you might have just turned an entire portion of Zreya into a terrible place to be.
I'm just
Azran
imagining.
deserves it.
I'm just imagining we survive this, and the rest of the story is just a fetch quest of collecting all 1 million souls.
Because
across the continent.
here's what I have in my notes for the Soul Swarm. Every time it goes up in intensity, the radius of it doubles.
Oh.
Useless. Okay.
It does have a cap, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. This has been an absolute...
The Malum
Huh?
moved here and gets to see.
We're always fucking.
Malum might actually be the person to ask how to stop this shit.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, you made another one? In my home?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Alright, so no counter spells.
Not for Misty Step, no.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but like I feel like that's better than staying near you, you know?
It's fair.
He no longer has to worry about Elliot fucking with the sword.
Yeah, but Elliot's the only person who could possibly fix this, so...
That is true. He is going to slash at you with the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, and I will use shield. So, okay, yeah, so that hits, because shield only raised my AC to 17.
Okay.
And I'm down.
As you watch everyone, as Roran teleports behind Lyra with this Misty Step, turns around and slashes the sword across her back before grabbing her by the hair and holding her body up as she goes unconscious. As he holds the sword up to her neck. This broken, jagged, half-destroyed sword. Give me the sword, or I'll kill a different friend.
Not my turn yet.
You guys
sorry.
can react to this as free actions.
I'll be real, I'm just waiting for Elliot's reaction.
Okay, I do have a reaction.
Okay.
It's not a good reaction. It is a reaction, but it is, I need to ponder, give me a sec. Oh, God. Let me read things, damn it.
So, I kind of like this, though, because I feel like Lyra very intentionally made this decision to, like,
Mm-hmm.
give you guys another chance. But I feel pretty satisfied, you know? Whatever happens. Not saying I'm dead yet, but it works out that way.
Okay, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible decision.
Oh no!
Elliot looks Roran in the eyes, pulls the sword out, cuts his wrist, and as a reaction, he's gonna do Blood Curse Fallen Puppet with the Amplify, where Lyra will use her movement to attack Lulin.
To attack
Not
Lulin?
Karak, sorry. Karak. Well,
Shoot.
I have to use it to attack somebody.
Are you not going to use it to attack Roran?
Well, she uses her movement.
He's holding her.
I can.
She is
Yeah, like by the
she's being
hair.
held by the hair.
He's holding her hair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I was hoping this was a way out, but Lyra, How would you? Who do you want? Who would you want to attack? Would you want to try to attack Karak and get away, or just final blast of magic towards the person behind you?
Can she escape if he's holding her hair? Like,
Yeah, is there even a possibility of me escaping?
does she get an? Does she have to attack, or does she get like an action?
Her action is to attack something Elliot decides.
Okay, so if he does this and chooses somebody else, I'll give her an acrobatics.
Do we all get an opportunity to move at the same time? Can we all do this at the same time?
Only reactions here
Aw.
is what we're doing, because we're
Okay,
still in the turn
okay,
order.
Okay,
I was like, the
I
best
can use
thing would
Misty
be-
Step as a reaction. Can I Misty Step to Lyra and cut her hair?
Ooh, love
Oh.
love that.
If she's holding her
I've
by
been
the
waiting for Lyra to accept.
I'm
the
fine with
lesbian haircut
that.
for a minute now.
Okay, because Misty Step,
True.
I have exactly enough. I have 1 second level spell slot left. This will also cause a wild magic surge, but
Okay, roll me our d4.
all right, D4. It's 4.
It's where you're at. Wait, what was it last time? Was it even
No,
or
last
odds?
time was 1, and it was
Okay.
where I was at. So, I
So
think
roll me
4
the
would be-
d1000.
Okay.
I'm really hoping one day we get a high one.
I just
Today
I
might
just
be the
want
day.
you to know that the song that is playing is My Goodbye from Epic the Musical right now on my Spotify.
Honestly, Spotify popping off. I'm listening to Howl.
Spotify's kind of killing it. So
I don't know how Howl showed up here, but it did.
she's basically
know
Misty
what that even
stepping
is.
to Lyra, cutting the hair that is held by Roran, basically. And then my D1000.
I'm still gonna make you make an attack roll for that.
Okay. But it's against Lyra.
Yep, it is.
551.
So where
That's a high
you
attack.
teleport away from,
Sorry, go on.
that doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
he's reading.
Cast
I mean,
it.
it's wild magic, so.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Roll again. The wording of this is gains a random magical harmful miscellaneous magic time, which makes no fucking sense.
I love a miscellaneous
generated.
random magical harmful time. 41
41?
out of 1,000.
I mean, they're all equally likely.
It's just
Yes, but 41.
You become slightly translucent.
yeah.
Alright, roll that attack roll against Lyra.
He's gonna be like,
And I will say, don't you have advantage because I'm not prone, but I am unconscious.
Yes, you would, because you're not moving.
okay. Well, that's a nat 20. So
It is a good haircut.
Yeah, like you may be dead, but you are sharpest.
Well,
haircut,
no,
you
I
know?
think I think with the nat 20, I'm aiming for her hair. Like I have a
Well, yeah,
very
no, it's a
specific.
crisp haircut.
You
Yeah,
cut
it's-
exact.
I
You
just cut
slide
you
it
the most
right beneath
bisexual
the
job
knuckles.
you've had in your life.
Yeah, you slice it right beneath the knuckles.
Fucking
Like you
crazy.
feel your axe, and it leaves sparks as it scrapes along the armor of his hand.
Yeah,
as you
and
make
can I
this
just,
cut.
like use the as I'm cutting it, can I kind of like use the momentum of the broad side of the axe to like push her just out of this, basically.
You
out
can
of
push
this
her out
square?
of where she would take an
Yeah.
attack of opportunity. Yes.
Yeah, essentially
Okay,
just push
and
her
then,
like
if you push,
one over. Yeah,
push
exactly.
me that way a little bit.
Now puppet her.
And then if Isaac still wants to use his thing, I can't quite get in because I'm thinking if I can get close enough to the healing aura. that
Oh,
would
you could
be
come
great.
back up.
I could just
yeah.
come back up.
But I don't think. I think he has
but
to move you directly
it's
into an attack.
5.
Well,
And not only that, the healing aura only.
technically on the other side of Karak.
And it's only on Lulin's turn.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Lulin essentially
Yeah.
chooses on his turn
Okay,
who
so
gets it.
so it doesn't. So yeah, so I could get close.
You could
I
just get closer, and then
to it,
you'd have an extra turn for
but
Lulin to
also
get
then
near
I'd have
you.
to attack you, which actually it wouldn't be that bad.
I'm
'cause
good.
I read it. Okay,
you are
and
good.
it would be a
Man.
melee. Like,
I'm sorry, I
it's just me,
shouldn't have
like,
said
Oh, is it
punching
just
you.
melee?
My bad.
Yeah.
Whenever
Oh,
I
it
meet
is. That's
whenever
rough.
I meet my random guy, he's gonna be like, "Whoa, man, why are you so translucent? That's crazy."
Yeah, it doesn't
become a
say
ghost.
whether or not that effect is permanent.
You can just decide whether it's permanent or not.
Ever
PT.
semi-translucent.
You Misty stepped so hard that you have
I became
become.
mist.
You are one
became
with the mist. You are now Nuzin of the Hidden Mist Village.
Yeah.
Village Hidden in the Mist.
Also, we don't want you to end up in the mana pool, so
That's true. That's true.
yeah.
I would do
Yeah.
2 fails for blocking
Yeah.
the mana pool. Yeah. So,
So stand in front and just yeet an attack at Karak.
yeah. Okay. So I've moved my little. Oh wait, I can't move my person. But oh wait, maybe I can. Okay, yeah, I can. Okay, so I move there, and then I do a. I don't even know if I have weapons. I probably have like a dagger. I'm just punching.
Just do an unarmed. Just do an unarmed
Just
attack.
slap in the face.
I'm slapping. It has 0 damage because I have a minus.
Yeah, you just slap Karak and then collapse.
That's amazing.
Nuzin, as
Should I
you
actually roll this or no?
No, you don't have to. He can't do it. You can't do any damage. I'm just gonna say you hit and you just like lightly slap Karak and then go down.
Elliot does in fact feel bad about this, but not for the Karak slap, just for the,
The
dead
puppeting
person
his
possession
friend.
part.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
position.
Nuzin, as you finish shoving Lyra away, you turn around and you see the blade coming towards you.
Yup. That does hit. All right.
How are you doing?
I am still up.
Okay,
It's going.
let's go in.
I can't survive another one of those.
Okay.
Nuzin, it is your turn. At the start of your turn, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I do have advantage on those.
You do.
Aha.
And the DC right now is a 10, so if you somehow fail,
Yeah, that's a 15. I did roll a 2 in there, but you know.
you are good.
All right, well.
So wait, I'm a little confused about these throws. We do them at the end of our turn
No.
and at the end of
You
the
do them
round?
at the start of your turn and the end of the round.
Okay, so twice. Okay. Gotcha.
I think I'm just gonna take 2 reckless attacks against him.
Okay?
Apparently I need the advantage, and at this point, she's just giving everyone a chance. That's a 23.
That will hit.
Okay. 16 slashing damage.
Okay?
And then a second reckless attack. 20.
That will miss.
Ooh, but I did hit him once. So, oh no, I used, well, are we counting the
I mean, I was going to give you 2 attacks. Anyways,
That is
I
2
didn't count
attacks.
I didn't count the reaction as an attack for this turn.
Okay. I will use
It
my
looked too cool.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action to attempt a hammering horns. So DC 17 strength throw. If he doesn't, then he's pushed 10 feet away from me.
You failed.
All right, get back. And so she like swings her.
There's a
swings
wall
the
behind
axe.
him.
Oh, well.
You just go into there?
I mean, how sturdy's the wall?
Well,
That is a good point.
Good question.
roll the damage for the horns, and I'll decide if he goes through the wall or not.
It's not damaging. It's just to
just
to shove him away.
Oh, then just
So
roll me a
basically-
strength check.
Okay.
And I roll it at advantage because this building did get hit by a meteor swarm.
Yeah. In that specific area too.
Mm-hmm.
18. That was not great.
He will go through the wall.
Okay.
Eat 'em.
So you watch him tumble back through this wall. And that brings us to second Lulin. Roll your deck save.
Second Lulin.
We had
Lulin
first
was like-
Lulin, but what about second Lulin?
I love second Lulin.
So does Valley and I.
Valley and I learns about the notebook and just like, can I borrow that for like a little
Oh
bit?
my god! Second Lulin popping off.
That's because second Lulin is every bit of the WWE wrestler that Karak imagined them as.
Absolutely. Yes.
I feel like I somehow missed. What is second Lulin? Is that mirror image?
I used my my notebook that I got.
The
the
sketchbook,
Magicum-
the Aces sketchbook.
Oh.
It basically it creates a version, a whatever I draw in it to make a copy of that. That is, if it is of a person, it has like a lower health pool, I believe, because it's like a copy.
Yeah.
But it is flavored to where this is how Karak sees Lulin, or at least that instance of Lulin.
That's cool. Wait, so can it do like Lulin spells and stuff?
I assume anything that Karak has seen Lulin do, it
oh
can
my
do.
Gosh, that's amazing.
Cool. So where is Roran actively right now?
He is on the other side of this wall. I can't ping. Why can't I ping?
So over here?
Yeah, you see where Nuzin is? Straight to
Yeah.
the right through the wall.
Yeah.
Cool.
It'd be like 5 feet through the wall, basically.
Yeah, just...
Cool. Okay. Lulin's gonna go here. Yeah, Lulin's gonna go here. He's just gonna straight up look at Nuzin.
I don't think this thing can talk.
I don't think it ever specifies if the creations can
Okay,
talk.
so
That is-
It's made of ink, so I'd imagine
Yeah.
it doesn't have much intelligence.
Like the SpongeBob.
So
yeah,
okay.
Noi.
but I can at least communicate. Okay, cool.
That little look in the eye and then the
Yeah.
nod.
Lulin's gonna point at Nuzin, point at your head, and then get low, as if he's like pointing to the ground.
Okay.
As you see a familiar spell being cast. Can I? Yeah, it can cast spells, right?
I'd assume so because it's a copy of the person.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 4th level, and with the help of Nuzin pointing in a direction,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna bore a hole through the wall.
Oh,
I'm
Moonbeam
just gonna
comes from
Kamehameha
above.
this wall.
Moon-
So
Moonbeam's a pillar.
is it a
Yeah,
pillar?
it's,
I thought
It
it's
comes from
vertical.
above.
But it would be fun. It would
What
be
if
fun.
it came from the moon?
What if it came from the moon?
I mean, we can
So
put it in an
true.
angle and you can bring it down through one side of the building and then straight through the wall into him.
That'd be sick as heck.
Through the windows
Susan's,
on the
like,
other side of the
flying in
building.
air and like points a hand up and at him, and this moonbeam just comes down.
Hey, are we sure that these meteors aren't from the moon? Okay, are you sure they aren't?
So true.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna still again, Moonbeam 4th level. Kabam.
Oh,
Oh my
That's the
god!
save.
Wait! Silvery
That's
barbs.
the save.
silvery barbs.
Oh, it's a is Silvery Barb the cantrip, really?
No, Silvery Barb's a reaction.
How
And
many
it's level
spells?
1.
Okay, I was gonna say. I'm like, I thought you were out of spell
I
slots.
don't want to be that person.
I used up all my. Yes.
You've already used your reaction to Misty Step.
Oh.
I don't want to be that
Oh.
person.
That's
But-
fair.
You're right. You're right. You should say it.
I mean, you know.
So you drive this through the gap, and you lose sight of Roran, so you don't exactly know what happens on the other side of this wall.
The nice thing though is the Moonbeam sticks around. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Well, 23 damage to the wall. Just obliterated.
Yeah, you should bring down the wall. That'd be exciting.
I feel like
But
23
we're
damage.
inside
You're
the
in the
wall is
building.
supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how good are we doing right now, though? I feel like we just need some, a new space, a new environment for us to thrive.
All right.
And yeah, that's unfortunately it.
All right, Karak, it is your turn.
So Karak is gonna use his movement to get up to get up close and personal, and you more or less just look in the direction that Roran wasn't and say, I don't know what you used to know about me, but I'll make sure you remember this. And I cast Dark Delirium on him, trying to make sure that he remembers this moment.
Okay, put it in chat.
Use that ability. And they need to make a DC 18 saving throw. DC Wisdom. On failure, they will be frightened
Roran
by...
is immune to both of those conditions.
Oof. Well, it was worth a try.
It was worth a try.
All right, you can still pick one. They're just both useless.
True. Fright.
Hey, listen, this is exactly what happened to Elliot the first time he dropped all necrotic spells at Roran.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll go with frightened. And is it safe to assume that I still have the magic, those pebbles from when I showed Nam the magic stone spell that
Yes, but before you do that, I need you to roll me a dex save.
Dex save, got it. My page is over top my saves, 1 sec. Oof.
I need you to roll me two. Well, I'll roll 2d6.
Yeah.
5 necrotic.
Got it. All right, and as for the bonus action, am I still able to use that, or?
Yeah, you can enchant the stones.
Got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and press that into the thing. We'll need to you touch them, imbue them with magic. If thrown, has a range of 60 feet. Make an attack and then damage. So, and does that hit?
What?
You
Magic
already
stone.
made your attack. You already used your action.
It's a bonus action. Or at least the
Yes,
spell is
you
a
or
bonus
someone else can make.
Right. Never mind then. Sorry about that. Just Karak just tossing the rocks in the air, just like
All right.
You know.
Here's the real dark moment of truth. Are you done, Karak?
yeah, I'm done. That's all I got.
Lyra, at the start of your turn, you are going to take damage because you auto-failed the dex save, which means you are at 2 death saving throws. Roll me your death saving throw.
How did she get to 2?
You take damage.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she came back up though. Wouldn't it be her first one again?
Yeah, she's taking damage right now, which is 2 death saves.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize damage counted as 2. That's rough, buddy.
Well, yeah, because when you get hit while you're unconscious, yeah,
I thought it was just physical
has you
damage
do
that does
two.
too.
Checking, because I don't want to kill you if I don't mean to.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
think
because
you're right though. I think
If you
you're
hit,
right.
if you whack an incapacitated creature, it's an automatic crit.
You know, one of these days, I will understand the rules to this game.
That's very ambitious of you.
It's true. It is.
Yeah, I guess it's a little
You
different.
you lose 2 death saves with each hit, from any source of damage.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Is this still a secret roll? I feel like it's more dramatic if it's not, but
It is up to you if you want them to know now or once the fight has ended.
I feel. Ooh, what's more dramatic? I feel
I
like.
don't know. Ask your girlfriend.
I'm gonna have to angst over it for a week.
I know. Ooh.
If you make me wait until next week, I am making it. I will come to Colorado if you don't come. I will book a flight and I will come there.
So what you're telling me is that this is an absolute win for Rosie.
Yeah,
I don't
this is a win.
understand.
I should absolutely. Wait, what do I have to do to get you to come visit me again?
Don't if you make me wait and then don't attend next week. I will book a ticket
Just
that
don't
night.
show up. You know.
Oh my god.
Tempting. I have no idea what's more dramatic, a private or public role.
I don't know.
Let's let chat decide. We'll do a poll.
Yeah, do a poll.
Oh my god, we're live.
All
on
right,
the
chat.
internet. That's
We're
right.
live
Hi,
on the
chat.
Decision is in
internet.
your hands.
We're really focused.
Yeah. Trying not to die. So far, we've done an okay job of it.
Yeah, honestly, this I feel like has gone middling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
We've
not.
had some shitty rolls, but we're not dead, so...
All right, 1 minute poll is up in chat.
Yes.
I will
the
I will
two nat
refrain from
20s
voting. I almost did.
At the
I
very
abstained
beginning.
I'm not gonna refrain. I put my pick in.
I can't vote because I'd have to log in.
Damn.
What I will do is
Yeah, but the two nat 20s at the very beginning were absolutely clutch. Otherwise, everybody would have been down 140 HP, and we might have all died immediately. But we
Yeah.
got two nat 20s.
Yeah,
so
that
was
is true.
absolutely clutch.
This fight has gone on longer than I intended it to.
Yeah.
2 nat 20s.
You're holding your
Karak-
own a
Karak
lot better than
using-
expected, and Roran is taking note of that. I mean, you haven't done a lot of damage, but
Yeah, we haven't
No,
hurt him,
that's not
but
the-
we didn't die immediately.
yeah, you're a lot
That
more
is
persistent.
goal,
Next time he sees you, he might take you a little bit more seriously.
Yeah,
Well, okay, assuming he doesn't kill us right now, but you know.
yeah.
Like, Roran knows
Okay,
that
it's a
Karak.
Public roll.
It's a
Oh.
public roll. Oh, it was very close, though. Wow.
by
It's very
one.
close.
All right,
Roll it.
public
Okay.
roll.
Lyra is dead.
Dead.
Oof.
Not after I just gave you the best bisexual bob ever.
No! You better have an open casket.
Yeah, you will look so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Elliot, it is your turn.
Over?
Girlfriend's are over?
Wait to draw so much angsty art.
Mhm.
Amazing. Dead.
Can Elliot tell that Lyra is just dead, gone?
I don't think you can. Roll me perception at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
All
isn't
those
it
souls flying
soul
around,
boy?
it's hard
Yeah,
to
there's a
the
million
soul
souls
boy is
flying
there.
through the
Oh,
air
yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
That's awkward.
true.
I just
Well, I think Elliot would have gone to Lyra, so like jump as far as he could over this goop off the
Yep.
ladder.
Jump over the goop.
But I can't. Oh, because I'm on measure mode, dummy. Jump over goop, and check on Lyra. Can I check
roll
with
medicine.
perception higher?
Roll medicine.
What if I'm looking for a soul? Her soul.
Then you can roll medicine normal, or you can roll arcana at disadvantage. Those are the two options here. There's just too many souls.
That's fair.
Lyra's soul has left her body.
He's gonna take her hair tie say I'm sorry as he sort of ties it around his sword and tries to use it to, like, draw the magic from the hair tie to pull souls back towards the sword.
So are you killing her dad?
Yep.
It's a good thing she's dead.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And
Roll.
PT can decide. This is the end of the round, so PT can decide however that goes next time.
No, I'll decide how that goes right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Would you like more Arcana roll?
I would like more Arcana roll. At disadvantage, because you have no idea how the fuck locksmith magic works.
Would you like
But he
more
has used
Arcana?
up magical items before.
More Arcana as a treat.
Okay, I'll give you a normal Arcana.
Thank you.
Either way, you're killing her dad. With a 24, souls very slowly. So, like, you're not making... Basically, all that you're accomplishing right now is that you can use your action to... You can use your bonus action to keep doing this. It'll count as a concentration spell, and the storm will not increase in intensity while you're doing it. That's the offer on the table.
Well, I mean, it's already done, so the offer is taken, apparently.
Fair. Alright, you are maintaining the soul storm right now.
Can he also warp the souls so, like, he's a little protected?
As long as you
Creating
don't
a list
move,
of-
I'll give you the ability to protect yourself.
Like an Eye of the Storm sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll let you channel, as long as you stay in the eye of the storm, I'll let you channel them around yourself and around Lyra's body. So we'll say,
Okay. Cool.
we'll do... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We'll do 10-foot ring. Eye of the storm. End of the round, everybody who is not in the eye of the storm, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, 2 conses coming at you.
Are you
Oh my
serious?
OG Lulin. Inky Lulin. Emily, will you go through?
I only saw one. I only saw OG Lulin.
Well, okay, 18 for OG Lulin. And
I
Inky
guess the
Lulin.
soul storm's just real strong right there.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair,
All right,
I can see that.
Nuzin and Ink Lulin take 18 damage.
How much HP does
That's
Inky Lulin
me.
have?
That's half of your HP.
Half of my. Okay.
Karak, you're gonna take 9 damage. Lulin, you will take no damage.
Cool.
And that
Makes
is
sense.
and that is where we will end the session.
I carved
I'm
out a hole in the
down.
And
wall.
you said during this con save, anything you lose gets taken from your max as well?
Correct.
Got it.
So that was oof. That's minus 20 from my health.
Next week, chat, will the girlfriends die together? Will they die apart?
You know?
We will
Will-
see.
Will Elliot do something cool with the sword? Who knows?
Will the party TPK? Because the lion, the witch, and the audacity of these bitches?
It is called Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. Okay.
There's
That's
been a
your
lot. There's been a
career.
lot of crits this session, though. Holy shit!
There has been a lot of
Yeah.
crits, both fails and
Yeah.
yeah. I think that double crit fail from Elliot was the like that was it.
That was insane.
Yeah,
It was insane.
that was it.
1d4 would not have helped the cause.
But thank you everybody for coming to join us this week. Thank you for having I'm not going to say a good time. Thanks for having a time.
A time.
Thank you to our players. We have Elliot Burning Oak, played by.
Oh, it's me, Isaac. I have a thing. It's too much to find. Never mind. I was going to give chat a review of Sad Panda emote that I had written, but it's too late now. I think my favorite part is Elliot deciding it is a worthy sacrifice to murder Lyra's dad once Lyra died.
Yeah, I feel like. Whoa, Elliot's like evil. like the logic of Lyra is dead, therefore it is okay to kill her dad.
Therefore, there's nothing keeping me from doing this.
Yeah.
That's evil, man.
I mean, I think it depends on how you look at it.
Then we have
I don't think it does.
then we have the posthumous wizard herself, Lyra Dreamshadow, played by.
Hello, played by Rosie. Lone Rosie CS on the internet.
What was your favorite part?
I'm dying.
And here's and remember, you guys are level 14, so
No,
death
actually,
isn't
it's
always
like-
the end of the road.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I love her Bob. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to if she makes it out of this, I can't wait to draw the new portrait with the bisexual Bob.
Yeah, that is
Mhm.
so exciting.
And then we have Karakareem, played by.
Hello, it's Dominion Link VT, and my favorite part was Roran saying, "Congratulations, you found an idiot," and Karak's response of "No, 3 idiots," and summoning Ink Lulin.
Yeah, that's
Technically
fair.
four if we count the copy.
Yeah.
That's very fair. And then we have Newsen World Walker, played by.
It's me, the Sky T. Cutting the bisexual Bob. It was truly the most iconic thing I've done today. Forget everything else. That was my moment.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
And last but not least, we have Lulin Boldspeaker, played by.
It's me, Brando. My favorite episode, and I'm going to kill it. I'm gonna fucking ruin it for the next episode. Lula doesn't have a diamond to cast Revivify.
I just summoned
Actually,
a bunch of
there is
gems
a
with my
pile
wild
of
magic.
diamonds. There's
That's
just
true.
I think it
One
has
on
to be.
each fingertip. There's gemstones worth. There's 10. Each of them were worth 20. That's 200 gold right there.
I think a gemstone for Revivify needs to be worth 500, doesn't it?
No, it's 100, I think.
Let's
I'm
check.
pretty sure it's 100.
Let's check. Last thing.
But also, we do have the bag of holding is literally full of gemstones
yeah.
from that
Bound.
hoard that we took.
Yeah, it's 300 gold pieces. So,
Oh,
But we had several
300.
gemstones.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, we definitely have.
Okay.
Then just to scare everyone,
So
Brando
let me
will
read
have
it.
to talk.
Let me read it. You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
Yeah.
So
So that
So
would
you
be
just
like
have to
10
reach her within
there
10
is
rounds.
a 60-second timer
Yeah.
on
But that's kind of forever in combat. So
what's gonna happen? Are we
As
gonna
long
get a
as no one else
TPK, or are we gonna resurrect
we'll
Lyra
see.
or revivify Lyra?
Assuming she wants to come back. That's also something you have to
Yeah.
consider is that
listen,
is
Newsom
she
is.
satisfied enough with her life to not come back? Like,
Where
because
is-
that's an
I-
option.
True. I would say counterpoint, Newson is in this life.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
mean,
long.
In a dangerous situation, that's probably
Yeah.
a bigger one. But
Newson's not in this life for long by the current
I
look
mean,
of things.
She's out right now, so
she's gonna be in the same situation that Lyra was, which is
Yeah.
taking damage, 2 fails. Yeah.
It's all going to depend on if they can get Newson
wait,
to
I
the
think
Eye of
it's
the
gonna come
Storm.
down to Lulin's turn.
Lulin's turn is after mine, and doesn't his aura move with him?
Yes,
does.
it is.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
So there's a possibility of an epic turn for Lulin to save
yes,
us both.
yes.
All right.
Will I?
But will you? That's true.
Thanks for
Maybe-
coming.
Maybe you're
just
done
decide
with-
not to.
Maybe you're done with news and shit. You know,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm PT, your disaster tour guide. Thank you for joining us on the disaster tour. Definitely tune in next week because it's going to be
Yeah.
fucking wild.
Holy hell!
Mm-hmm.
Not how I expected it to go, but it went there.
We
So,
fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
and you know what? There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Me and Brando have been cooking. It might be about time for a taste test.
Well, I think we're about to open the first course.
I think we are. I don't think that anyone can be any more scared than they are right now, though, so I don't really think that matters. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you for bearing with us while we set stuff up. Until next time, have a great rest of your night, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's nothing really off the table anymore.
Did you find someone to raid already?
Everyone I have to raid is in bed already, because we're an hour later than we normally end. So we're just going to end it. Everybody go decompress, have a smoothie, quit murdering people.
The bar is non-existent.
The bar is non-existent.
The bar is non-existent.
So stupid. The bar ceases to exist.
We
All
buried
right.
the bar 6 feet under, and now we're here limbo dancing with the devil.
Actually, Sky, do you have someone for me to raid?
I have friends that are bigger than us, if you're okay with that.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm going to send everyone to a thanks for coming screen. We're going to raid, so don't leave just yet.
Okay.
Bye-bye.